Okay, and finally, everyone, thank you for waiting and your patience. We're going over.
It will be well worth your patience, I promise you.
Yes, it will. As you can see from the illustration that is up now. Okay, so everyone, welcome to Masculine Geek number 106, the live stream D&D game session number 14, and this hopefully will be the last session for this particular adventure in a 4-part total ongoing series. So without further ado, I'm going to kick it over to our tender and merciful DM, Mr. Raul Tomasi.
Yeah.
I was there 3,000 years ago.
I'm getting all kinds of sound drops from people. I love it. It's and they're not hacky ones too. I'm sorry. I'm dragging some dice out here for you guys real quick. Apologies for the late start here. I had to do that because I was running this map. Today's going to get a little bit technical. So we're going to leave. I'm going to show you where we're at right now. If you want to make this full screen, that's fine. If not, this will work too. So right now you guys are in the slave pens area here. You have, we've got Sled up here. Can you see the cursor? I'm doing, yeah, right there. Sled's up here. I've got Aldemar down here who just helped out Lupo out of this little area right here, which was where the oil of slipperiness was, courtesy of Sled. You have one dead fighter slash very good fighter, the female fighter, I believe. Now you guys are gonna have to refresh my memory here.
Baroness?
I kicked her ass.
Yeah, you did, and then you took. She had twin longswords that were very nicely made longswords. You don't know if they're magical or not, but they definitely had some sort of like hook device kind of thing at the ends of each of them, so it would allow her to disarm you guys. You more or less looted what she had. Right now, though, Grot, you guys are on this side of the right in this hallway here.
We're in the center, right?
Yeah. And Grot, you're up here. Duncan is right here, and Duncan is the guy you released. Now, remember, Duncan is essentially like armor class 10 right now. He's got no armor, bare feet, and can take care of himself. But you need to at least give him some sort of. He's going to have some kind of equipment at some point. If you handed him a weapon, he'd probably be okay. He's been explaining to you kind of on the fly that he was captured as part of another group that tried to come in and that was hired by the same people or by the same let's say the not the merchants but the
nobles?
Leaders, the nobles that hired you guys. And was captured, and then was captured a little bit south of here in a different area, and then dragged this way, and was captured and put into the slave population. And then we got Gray down here. You're right there. You managed to sort of pull yourself up by the bars so that you're out of the oil of slipperiness. Right here, if I could drop something in there, I should. This is where the oil of slipperiness is, so you're going to have to avoid this area right here. The problem you're going to run into, though, as you guys remember, is there is a web spell that's right about here where Grot is. So you're going to have to like kind of like figure your way around this oil of slipperiness patch that's right in these 4 squares right here. I'm so glad I got the grid. And then Sled, you're up here. And you, the wizard or whatever it was,
liar
moved up. Yeah, the lying wizard went this way, up into this area right here. This is about as far as you're able to see. Most of this is torchlit, and of course, everybody except for Grot and Duncan know that there are 2 doors that were along this hallway right here because you could see them down the hallway. You have not opened those or checked those out. Sled is right there, and that's where you're at. There are no enemies as of now, but you do realize that Sled anyways realizes that that wizard took off and went that way. So you're gonna have to be on your guard because most likely he's not going to keep his mouth shut.
Shit.
So I will leave you there, and you don't get a roll for initiative, but let's go with let's go with Aldemar first. You are down there at the bottom of that bottom corner right there.
All right, I'm going to move up. Try to move up. And what's the name of the guy right next to me?
That's Lupo. Lupo's right next to you.
All right, Lupo, follow me. We're gonna move up.
Jack.
Okay, Lupo has one of the swords in his hand, and he's got that's kind of footman's hammer in his hand as well. Probably doesn't know what to do with that sword. The only thing he knows how to do is use the hammer. So I will move you up. Let's see. I'll move you up to. Oops, I got to push you up a little bit here. I will move you up to this door. So you're going to move up to the first door right there. Lupo is right behind you.
All right.
Okay. So you're up to this door. The door looks a little. It doesn't look like it's. It doesn't look old. Put it that way. It looks like it might be new construction. As a matter of fact, most of this area looks like new construction. It doesn't look like it's like dilapidated, and it's most definitely not part of any kind of underground like cutaway stuff. So this has been everywhere you're at right now looks like it's been worked stone.
Gotcha. Is there a lock on the door?
Do you want to check and see, or open it, jiggle it, see if there's it's not locked. It's not locked.
All right, I'm gonna open the door, but I'm gonna step to the side, like against the outside wall.
So let me see. Right, where are you? So you want to move here and open the door?
Yeah.
Or you want to move back?
Actually, let's move back on the other side.
Bit?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
All right. Lupo will be stuck by you. You open the door, and this is what you see. Oops, wait a minute. Look in here inside, and you can see that there's stone, as you see right there. You can see about this much.
Okay.
From where you're at. So yeah, you're heading that door. You can see up in this direction from there.
Okay. I'm going to go in and have I turn to Lupa and say, let's go.
Okay. There is light, not in the room, but there's light coming from the room you're in, so you can see in the torchlight of the rooms that you're around. Okay.
Gotcha.
Let's move that up a bit. There we go. Okay, so you're gonna go in?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go in, and this is what you see.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I love this.
That's neat.
To move this down a little.
Fog of war.
Yeah. I'm trying to sort of rig it as I go along here. So
Yeah, it's perfect.
Inside. Let's see, goes to there.
Kind of painting in
Painting it in as we go. So it's a store. It's a storeroom of some sorts. Okay. There you see a table. You see a bunch of crates. You see some bags and some other things. You see some chains. What look like manacles on the tables. You see some pages of some sort of some paper on this side over here. And for the most part, you see some rations, some food, and what looks like maybe some water skins or wine skins. Like maybe it holds some sort of liquid or something. It looks as if it's like supplies to like sort of go camping, I guess, or to move along. Do a perception check real quick on your wisdom.
Perception check. Second. So I rolled 15 plus 5, so 20.
Okay, so 20. You figure that these are supplies for like moving maybe a slave train of some sorts from one place to another. That's what it looks like to you. Okay, let's move to Gray. Gray, what do you want to do?
Do the bars on the cages go right down into the ground, or is there some
go right down into the ground
base?
They're embedded in the ceiling and into the floor.
Okay. I am going to attempt to go hand over hand using the bars to maintain my balance and kind of slide along there.
Around the bottom here?
Yeah, I'm going to try to get around because I'm not going to have the ability to climb or go over that web.
Okay. I will need you to do a dexterity check from here to here. So give me what your dexterity is what? Let me.
It's not great.
It's shit.
I'm old and feeble. I can do magic though. My dexterity is only 10, so I've got no modifier.
Yeah.
I'm 14.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
That's good enough. You maintain your feet. You're kind of like, like you're on ice or something like that as you're going along.
All right.
But you do make it around. So you're good. And so you made it into that quadrant, and then once you get past here, you have your footing again. So you're right about there now.
Yeah. Would I still have any movement left, or would that come from most of
I'll give you one more. You could probably move up to about there if you. I presume you want to follow the rest of these guys.
Okay. Yeah. Can I? No, I can't see anything from this angle in there. I just see Lupo standing there. I called to Lupo, and Lupo,
what?
Is all okay?
Yeah.
Careful.
He's looking down the hall at you. He's got he has the bullseye lantern. It's not lit right now, but it's still hanging on the pole. You see him trying to sort of like handle like the sword and his hammer at the same time in the same hand. He's kind of looking around. He's actually looking in. He's trying to figure out what Aldamar's looking at right now.
Mind the sword, boy. Don't want to have to reattach your leg.
You have the other one, as far as I know. So you have the match to that pair. I
think we were both.
Could I actually take that sword from Lupo and say,
sure,
all right, I'll take his sword. So now I've got two.
Okay, he just hands it over to you as he sees you like reaching out for it, and he gives it to you.
Yeah.
All right, so Lupo's got his footman's hammer. Remember, Lupo got a little battered up by the orc that he took on single-handedly in the last go. Garot, you're right here, right up here, like right at this part right here. Let me see if I can zoom in just a touch. Right at the edge of here is where that web spell is.
All right.
But actually, I wonder if I could do that. So, anyways, there's a web spell that's right there that's sort of blocking the way. It was not put there by a spider. It was put there by a magic user, as you know. So
correct, and it hasn't dissipated yet, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, so Gret kind of assesses the situation really fast. He looks at you named Duncan, right?
Yes.
You need weapon and clothing. Can't walk around in skin.
I said, well, that would help. Yes.
Yes. I give you. You may borrow this warhammer. It got magic on it.
Thank you. Says, you're a biggin. Thank you very much.
Calm down. All right. So,
what are we gonna do now? How are we gonna get through this? We've got to get out of here. We've got to help these people.
We go the other way around. Go.
So you want
to turn around and go other way, but first, right. Grat's going to look around the other cave. Is there any armor, discarded armor, clothing, or anything that we can see?
Nothing like that. Just mostly like food, like uneaten food, and other than that, the pens are empty. So
okay, all right.
No more slaves.
Let me lead way and follow me.
Okay. You want to go first? He'll let you by. You can get through.
Yeah, he'll sidle past Duncan and go down. Now, Grat, does Grat even know about the oil? He probably wouldn't even see it.
You would not see it. No.
Oh, not see it. So Grat's just gonna walk normal, like he doesn't see that shit. So.
Okay.
Wait, would I be able to see Grat coming?
Yep. Yes, you would. You can see him through the bars.
Grat,
yes.
The ground. It's slippery.
What's slippery about it?
Oil.
All right. So at this point, Grat
oiled the stones.
Oil. Sounds like a fun night. Okay. So Grat, you want me to roll perception to check that out, or?
That's good enough warning. What do you want to do?
All right, I'll look down, and I guess I see the puddle.
You can't see it, but you see something it looks like kind of like olive oil that's on the ground there. It's like it's clearish, but enough that you could see that something viscous is on the ground.
All right, I'll let Duncan floor slippery, olive oil on floor. So what Gret will do is he'll sheath his sword and then he'll use the bars on the corner as sort of like handrails to help him go around.
Okay, I'll need you to do a dexterity check similar to what Gray just did.
All right, so my dex is I get a +2.
I'm gonna move you here.
11.
11. And what was your dexterity?
It's 14, so I rolled a 9 and I got a 2 to that, so it's 11.
11. Okay, you're mad at you're. This is about as far as you're gonna get. You're kind of like slipping around on your.
My feet are kind of like sliding out from under me as I'm holding onto the railing. So watch floor.
And Duncan comes down and he looks at you and says, "Whoa, what the hell is this?"
Some slippery stuff on floor.
He gets crouches down and like puts it on his fingers. Oh, oil.
Yes.
Oil. Okay. All right. So, Sled, you're up here. Now things get interesting.
Don't go far.
I'm not waiting for you guys.
I didn't think you were.
That how you die quick.
Grab this. Right here.
The monster's gonna get his ass.
That's right. They got something for your ass.
This is about as far as you can see, right up to about that section right there. Now,
Okay.
So Sled, the guy, the magic user, whatever the hell it was that was casting spell. I'm just going to say magic user went up these stairs and went this way.
Okay.
Okay. Went off from where you're standing, it would be to your left.
All right.
And so this is about 20 feet up. So it's 10, 20 right there. So it lifts up. That's why I'm saying you can only see so far.
Okay. I'm going to go along what will be my left, along the wall to my left, up to the corner. I'm going to switch out to my short bow, put away my rapier, and then I'm going to peer around the left of that corner to see where he went, still using cover.
Okay. So this is what you will see as you go up and around. You get up to the top as you're kind of like cresting up to the top of this thing here. And you are managed to see, oops, wait a minute. There we go. Back wall right here. It stops right so. And then up in here, you peer around the corner and you see what looks like the beginning of some stairs right about here. And give me a perception check real quick, Sled. It's an easy perception check.
My perception roll. 17.
Okay. You hear what sounds like gears moving, like some kind of machinery or some kind of clanking coming up from around the corner there.
Can I determine if it's coming from up the stairs or in the hallway?
It's coming from wherever over this area. Can you see what I'm talking about here?
Yeah, I can't see it, but it's not coming up from up the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's where you can detect the sound is coming from this area right up here from what you can see. It looks as if there's some kind of like hay or some kind of I don't know, like crap thrown on the ground there. It looks like it's hay or straw or something that's over here.
All right.
Give me one more easy perception check too.
16.
16, good enough. You smell what might smell like oil of some kind.
Okay. Well, I'll just get my short bow ready, and then I got 10 feet left on my move, right?
Yeah, you've got at least another 10 feet for sure.
Another 10 feet. I'm gonna make a dash to the bottom of the stairwell. There's a wall, correct, in between the stairwell and the room off to its left.
From there to there?
Yeah, from there to there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna keep an eye on my left side the entire time with my short bow, but I'm gonna try and take a position there.
Right here?
No, keep going.
Oh, up here?
Yeah, well, what I'm also doing is as I'm looking up, if that wizard's on top of the stairwell,
right?
But as I see him, I make a judgment. But bar seeing nothing else, I'm gonna try and position to the right of that wall and still have a visual.
Let me just stop you there because right about here, once you get across to that point, you'll see this.
A monster with teeth and claws.
So in this corner here, you see what looks like a bunch of machinery. Although it's not showing it on the map there, you see what looks like a bunch of machinery, and you see one of these guys. If I can bring him around somewhere, where did he go? That's why. You see another one of those insect guys.
Oh,
one of those drones.
Oh, the ants.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And beside him are two look like kind of two slaves of some sorts, like human slaves. They're in just basically rags, tattered rags, and they're moving all these machines on the side, on the far wall right here. And he turns around.
Darn it.
And hisses at you and draws two short swords and is reaching for two shields as well.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
And as you do that, also,
yay.
Where did I put my boy? There it is. Back there. There it is. On the top of this stairwell, right here, as the stairs going up here, you see that same magic user guy, except for he has the same face, but he looks much smaller. He looks like he is standing about 3.5 feet high.
Oh, shit.
Shrinking spell?
It's like a fucking gnome or some shit.
Okay.
You can tell, actually, you can tell it looks like a gnome, but it's dressed in the same purple outfit that what looked like the human that you were chasing just a minute ago was wearing.
Okay.
And he shouts in some sort of language you don't even understand to the Aspis. That's what this is, the drone.
Right.
And it lunges at you more. So you're not surprised. It's not surprised. So I'm going to give you initiative to make a move. And as it orders the drone at you, it starts going up these stairs. The gnome goes up these.
All right. So my movement is over. So it's either what? Just prepare to engage with this ant.
Yeah, you'll have to. Actually, roll me a d20 real quick.
9.
Okay, so it's gonna get first licks on you.
All right.
As you're coming around, you're kind of like, whoa, because you were headed up this way. So it's coming at you. We'll get to that in just a second, though. So let me get rid of you there. Okay, now Lupo hears something coming from up this way, and he moves just up to about right there to see what was going on. Like he hears some kind of commotion going on up here. Gray, you see Lupo kind of like doing one of these numbers where he's, what's going on? Like what's going on up here? All right, Aldemar, you're up next. What are you doing?
All right, I grab a handful.
You don't hear
of food.
anything. You see Lupo just leave the doorway and he goes up the hallway.
I realize there's nothing in here, so I grab one of the wine skins and then I grab a little bit of the food, throw it into my pack or whatever I've got, and then I head out and start moving up the hallway, following Lupo.
Okay. Now you hear a commotion of some sort going on. You hear a shout of some sort in a language you don't understand.
I say, "What in the name of God is that?"
Well, you're not there. You can't see it, right?
Oh, you can't see.
You don't have line of sight to
Okay.
it. That's all you can hear going on up ahead.
I turn to Lupo and say, "I think I'm going to need that extra sword that you gave me," and then I start running up the hallway.
You want to because you can get past him much quicker.
Yeah.
So you get up to about here, and now you see what you see Sled in combat with this guy right here. Now there are two. You see from where you're at. Yeah, you can see one of the human slaves right about here, and they're kind of like cowering in the back, looking at what's going on. They look like very emaciated kind of humans. Gray, you're up. What do you want to do?
Oh boy, I'm just gonna. Well, I'm just gonna move up towards where Eldamar and Sled are.
Okay.
Can I hear what's happening with Sled?
Once you get past this first door right here, you can hear a commotion you can hear clanging. You can definitely hear combat up ahead of you. Actually, I'll put you up right here.
Okay. Oh crap. I can't really attack or do anything there, but I start preparing for probably what is it? One of my cantrips.
Okay. I'm going to. Okay, so you're still down. You're still down on your spells. The spells that you've cast on the last one. I'm going to give you one back because I'm just going to say it's you had a short rest, so you got one spell slot back.
So I would regain a second level because those are the ones I expended.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, Grot, you're down here.
So Grot's trying to make sure he keeps his feet. Is he past the slippery stuff?
Yep.
All right, cool. So, Grat, name Duncan. Duncan, be careful and follow me. And Grat will head in the direction because he obviously can see everyone heading in that direction. Mm-hmm. So he'll
up a little bit. But he made his dexterity check, so he's right behind you.
All right, follow me. We follow my friends.
Okay, that'll put you up to the door. Okay, so you're about right there, and Duncan's going to be right about behind you there.
So he's gonna like yell out. Well, not yell, but Lupo, what give?
He's all, come on, something's going on up here.
Oh crap! All right, so he'll follow up, and now he'll get his two-handed sword.
I think that thief guy is in trouble.
He always in trouble. So yes, par for course.
That guy who steals everything from us, I think he's in trouble,
including the rum.
None of you know I steal anything from any of you because I've never been caught yet.
That is true. I mean, player knowledge and
you guys think I'm just the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Lupo likes you a lot. All right, so you are going to
Brad, help.
1 second here.
Yeah.
Get to the last part.
Grad hungry. Grad thirsty. Ale.
Yeah, you smell food in one of the rooms.
I've got the Hey, Grot. I got the wineskin. I throw you. Oh, you're not even near me, are you?
I'm behind you. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I throw you the wineskin. So you just keep it away from Sled.
It would be you have to pass through Lupo and
right,
and the old guy.
Hold. I'm an archer. I got a good arm.
All right, you football it over to me.
Yeah.
All right, Sled. The Aspis drone hits you once with and a pretty decent shot. The other one missed, so you took one from a short sword.
We're in the cojones.
And you take all of 3 points of damage from that. Dang. It's like I get you with
sorry to disappoint
with any damage. So you're taking 3 points of damage from that. You managed to duck quick enough to only take 3 points of damage from that one. And the slaves behind the Aspis drone are kind of looking a little bit confused, like they don't know what to do. And they're pulling on these levers, and they stop pulling on these levers that are like sticking out of the wall right there. So you've got initiative at this point. So you're the only one that's in combat right now. So you're the only one who can actually hit this guy.
I will choose not to hit him and make a mad dash after the gnome wizard. And as I go up the stairs, I will drop my 1,000 ball bearings on the staircase to make sure that thing cannot chase me.
Okay.
Or has a difficult time doing so.
Okay, so you're going to disengage from this thing right here.
Never was going to engage. Was going to go just right after that.
Okay, so I need you to give me a dexterity check for. Okay, so the move is not a problem. Give me a dexterity check for an attack of opportunity from the guy, and then I need one more after that for you to drop the ball bearings.
Okay, the first one is 23.
Okay, so he tries to get an attack of opportunity, but just completely misses.
All right, and then one rolling again now for what?
Now you're rolling for the ball bearings.
And what am I adding? Dexterity again?
Yeah, dexterity bonus.
13.
Okay, so you managed to spread them out directly behind you, but they kind of scatter a little bit into these squares.
They're not. I meant to drop them on the stairs, like as I'm going.
Onto the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some would fall down into the. So, yeah.
All right. So actually, let me get into this real quick and show you what you can see. So you get up to about right there. Remove that.
Balls on floor.
You see at the top of this staircase, there is a landing and there is a door right to your left, right there.
Okay. Cool. I'll go up to the door and listen. See if I can hear anything before bursting into it. If I still have a distance to move.
Hold on a second. There we go. You can get up to the door, and so as you're right here, and you drop the ball bearings behind you in this square, correct?
Correct.
Good enough. Right. So you get up to the landing, and you're right about there, and the door itself is locked.
Okay. All right. Do I got any more actions like perception check for traps or anything?
Not at this moment.
Okay.
That was a little bit complex. So, so Aldemar, you're next up.
All right, I'm gonna run up to where Sled is.
Okay. Well, if you're gonna do that, you're gonna get an opportunity.
Fall on balls.
Oh,
So you're gonna get to right about there.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's when this guy is trying to pursue Sled, comes up to about this point, and now I've got to do something here for him. And you can see he's trying to keep his balance on something on the floor. You can't tell what it is. He looks like he's dancing there for a minute.
It's like the Hanna-Barbera cartoons where they're all running around.
Your feet are going like this.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm gonna take.
Aldemar, you're gonna have to do me before you do that, Aldemar. Give me a perception check real quick with your dexterity.
21.
Okay, 21. So let's see. So you do see these ball bearings that are down, and were aware that Sled had ball bearings, so you know that's probably what this guy's dancing around on. And
Gotcha.
so you make it up to because you made it up to the top of because this is about a 20-foot staircase right here, stairwell, I guess. So you're right about there, and you see this going on. At about this time, you see two slaves jump on the back of the drone, and they're trying to wrestle him around and grab the swords out of his hands.
So I'm gonna throw the spare sword that I got.
He turns around and starts attacking the slaves to get them off of him.
Hope slaves.
I'm gonna try and throw
attack the nearest enemy next to me.
Shut up. I'm gonna try and toss one of the spare sword I got from Lupo to one of the slaves.
Okay. To Lupo?
No, to one of the slaves on the guy's back.
The slaves are kind of like grappling with it right now. They don't even know you're there. That you just came up doing it. They don't even know you're there.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna drop my swords and I'm gonna drop my swords, pull out my longbow, and loose an arrow.
Okay. Okay. So you can. I'll let you do that. You're just going to be at normal. About 20 feet away from where this guy is. So yeah, you can go ahead and do that. So from here to there, that'll give you a shot.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead. Roll a d20.
I got a 15. So plus 4. So that would be 19, I think.
19. Okay. Okay. You hit one of the slaves.
Oh God!
Arrow like directly through through his back and through the front of his chest, and he drops off the back.
Shit! You're helping the ant guy.
I should have thrown the freaking sword.
Okay. Lupo's right here. Lupo runs up to see what's going on. What's going on over here?
Water boy.
Holy shit. Okay. Lupo looks around the corner at you, Grot, and he says, "Come on!"
All right.
Great.
I guess Grot sort of hears this.
Gray and Grot, you see him kind of, he kind of comes around the corner here. He's not going to go near that thing. He says, like, "Come on."
He's waving to us.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so we see this.
All right. Gray, you're up. Where are you going?
I am concerned at why is he shouting, and I can hear the commotion. So I come up and I move him out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
And what I can see the thing still.
You guys are right up about there. You can see, I should say that you can see what looks like just the very top of an Ant-Man or one of these Weevil Man is actually probably a better term for it. And you see what looks like a half-naked guy trying to grapple with it and pull it down, and the thing is fighting off what looks like a slave of some kind. And that's about all you can see. You just see a commotion right there. And then because remember, this is about 20 feet from here to here. So you're only catching the very lip of that rise or that landing up there. And you could see Aldemar there looking at what he just shot at.
Yeah, I don't think I can drop Sacred Flame on him or any of my offensive spells.
Not after you made that move, not from that long a move. So you would still have to
prep. I probably hit the slave. So, okay.
Grot, you're next. Do you just want to pull up behind everybody?
I waved at Duncan follow, and then I'll come up there. And if I have the movement, I'll quickly assess and barrel past because I know my friends are in trouble.
So you're at 5. If you want to run, you could probably push up to right about the base of the stairs right there. If you wanted to blow by Gray and the rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna push them aside.
I'll push
not too roughly, but
Lupo knows enough to get out of your way. So Duncan is at a kind of a fast pace, a quick pace. He's right behind you right there because he doesn't have the kind of movement. So that's
so
about
I can
right now.
All right, so now I see Aldemar has his bow out.
Yeah, he's looking at like, oh, what did I just do?
What the fuck? Oh shit! Like I didn't do that. Wow, he must have got hit by something else.
Right, you can see from your vantage point, you can see just like maybe the top half of the Ant-Man, and there's a guy, another human, a random human, just on him, trying to like sort of grapple him down to the ground.
So I don't have any more movement for this.
Not from where you're at, right? No. And now
for this. Okay.
Yeah, I gotta do the Ant-Man here. Hang on a second. The Ant-Man manages to kill that last slave, so he throws that slave off, and he lunges at. He's not going to get an attack on you because he had to attack the slave, but he lunges at you, and he seems very faster than the other ones that you have seen before, the ones that you saw down in the slime pits back there. So he lunges at you, but he's not going to be able to get you on this turn, Aldemar. So now that goes to Sled. Sled, you're here at the top. There is and it looks like a newer build door that's in front of you. It is locked. It is like a heavy oak door with it's iron bound as well.
Okay. I would like to check for traps.
Okay. So give me a perception check and a dexterity check.
19 for perception.
Okay. You notice that it is definitely locked, and it is a newer lock. It doesn't look like it's old or rusted or anything. Like this is new build stuff. So give me the other one.
The other one, which was it? Dexterity?
Traps. Yeah, I need dexterity check for
dexterity trap. 14.
14 and there it is. Okay. You don't think it's trapped. You're fairly confident. You are 84% confident it is not.
Okay. I'll take those chances. If I have time, I'll like to start picking the lock.
Okay. So that's what you're going to, so you're picking the lock right now. No traps. It is definitely locked. So you're going to start picking that lock right now. Right. All right. We're going to go back to Aldemar. This thing is lunging at you. You have two choices. You have your bow in your hand. So actually you have one choice. You can try to dodge out of the way and draw a weapon, or draw a longsword. Or you would have had to sheath the longsword or put the longsword away for you to have shot the bow. So you have, actually, you give me a dexterity check right now.
I rolled a total of 15. 15?
All right. Enough to get you out of the lunge anyways. So it's going to move to right about there, and it is swinging wildly at you. So you can do an action. You can't do an attack from where you're at because you still have the bow in your hand. You're too close to use the bow.
I'm gonna run towards my.
You can try to get away. I mean, you could certainly run.
I'm gonna run towards.
Your first action had to have been to dodge. So the next one you got an action, but it can't be an attack from where you're at.
I'm running back to where the other guys are.
Down the stairs.
Yeah, down the stairs.
Grat, take care of this.
Over here, is that okay? By Grat.
That's good.
Okay.
Grat, take care of this.
Grat, you're up.
Grat. So Grat has his long. He sees this ant thing, this weevil, the lesser of two weevils coming towards us.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna meet its charge. I'm gonna overhand swing, fall through, and then do an uppercut with my two attacks. So
okay, I'm gonna move you just up slightly so you can meet where it's at, and he's actually coming out. And as you get close to him into attack range, you'll still get your attacks just fine. You get the sense that this thing is frenzied.
Oh shit! Like a berserk thing.
Yeah, something ain't right with this guy, with this one. You've seen how these things, you've already fought these things like several times before. This one is attacking like it's got something whacked in the head.
All right, so I get that sense. This is going to,
yeah.
All right, it's going to just nonstop come after us. Okay, all right. 17, 20, 26, and 11.
Okay. Well, 26 is definitely a hit. The 11 is not going to hit. So, give me the damage on the initial attack, the first one. And when you're doing like like combos and stuff like that, let me know which one is which. But I'll give you two.
Oh, okay.
So the 26.
Okay.
So go ahead.
And the 26 is the overhand came down, and then the second one was the uppercut missed. What the fuck?
I'm going to offer a class on Gunrobe on how to turn off your microphone when shit is going on.
That's pretty funny. All right, let me roll my damage.
$497.
97. Always 97.
Jesus Christ.
Meanwhile, Sled will put out for $20.
There you go.
14 points.
14 points. Okay.
14 points. Yep. And Grat lets out his barbaric yawp as usual.
All right. You managed to do 15 points on him, and he is using his shields pretty well. So you did. I'll give you the 14 for sure, but he is pushing it. That's one of the reasons why you couldn't get through with the other one. So.
Gotcha. Okay.
Aldemar, you're there. Lupo. Lupo is just going to move over to this side over here, and he's got this hammer in his hand. He's like, in case anything happens, like if anything goes at him, he's kind of shaking and he's looking at it.
What do I do?
Didn't he deliver a natural 20 to one of those ant creatures down in the caverns?
Yeah, back before.
Yeah, all right.
Gray, you are up, my friend.
I'm going to drop Sacred Flame on it.
Okay, from where you're
Nice.
at, you're going to have to
push this guy up.
Push you up over here.
So I got a +7 on my attack rolls for spells. So 13 + 7, so not a natural 20, but a 20.
Okay.
And,
okay, give me the damage on that.
The tart. I don't know why I'm making it. It says let's see. Flame. Okay, the target actually has to succeed.
I
didn't have to make an attack roll. They have to make a dexterity saving throw. So I think.
Let me give it. Let me give it to him. Hang on a second here. Okay, so he did not make it. So give him full damage for that.
Okay, so 1d8 plus 7, 8 plus that 15.
15. Okay, takes another 15. All right. He looks a little woozy. He looks like he's kind of. The thing is dazed for after that shot. Doesn't that also like lights him up too? Doesn't it?
Yeah, it just drops. Flame-like radiance descends on a creature. And it says the target. Let's see, where is it? Oh, what the hell? Oh, no. It is a guiding bolt. That's the one that makes him glow.
Oh, that lights him up.
Okay. Lights him up.
That's okay. No worries.
Sacred flame just burns the fuckers.
Okay. Burn the fuckers. That's the call word for this game. Okay, Aldemar, you're out. Duncan's gonna. You feel Duncan come up behind you. Aye, Ant-Man, those guys again. He kind of moves up in front of Lupo and looks at Lupo, who's kind of shaking. He looks at Lupo and he says, "Do you know what you're doing with that, boy? What are you doing with that?" And he's holding the hammer right here. He's all, "You need some proper training. These people haven't trained you nothing, have they?" And he's like, "No." So he's coming up. He's not going to be able to make it up the stairs to get into an attack, but he's right beside you, Grot. So that's where Duncan ends up. Right, and cool. Ant-Man, Asp Man, is going to get a frenzied attack on Grot.
AC 17.
Yeah, I know.
Haha.
Okay.
Fuck you, Ant-Man.
Caught you with 1. And let's see. They're short swords. He's not like too crazed, but all right, you're going to take 5 points of damage from the short sword.
How many points?
5.
5. Okay. We didn't get any kind of rest where we recuperated. Okay, so I all right. So 5 points. All right, so down to 37.
Okay. And Sled, give me a dexterity check.
13.
Okay, you jimmy the lock. It goes
sweet.
Click.
All right. I take my little short bow. Mm-hmm. I slowly open the door. Mm-hmm. See what's around.
Slide it open. Okay.
Quietly cursing under my breath.
This is what you see on the opposite side from your vantage point. About there. Some kind of hallway from where you are. Not that much.
About that? What, is it not lit?
No, it's lit. You're just pushing it open. Do you want to push
it gently? Yeah, gently with the cross. Just gently.
All the way. Okay.
All just right. All the way. I mean, unless I see something, you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You see what looks like some sort of room right here.
Okay, little annex of sorts.
Okay. You also see along this wall right here, you see also some kind of mechanisms that are embedded into the wall itself. They look like they could be pistons or gears or something. You can't really make them out. There's a torch in either corner of the wall. It looks like it was lit for a reason. And then you can also see, I'll give you a little bit more. Hang on.
You're very kind, Master.
You can see a little bit more up in here too, from where you're at, from your vantage. So you open it up and you can see this room that's in here.
Okay.
So it looks as if, actually, give me an intelligence check. How smart are you?
I don't know. I don't think I'm that smart here. Intelligence, insight.
We knew that.
Only +4. 19.
There you go.
Smart today.
You figure that there's some sort of mechanism that there's a connection between the ones downstairs and the ones upstairs.
That took a 19 roll, huh? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it's still within my turn, I will walk out, grab my crowbar, and jam it in those pistons and gears.
Okay.
That's if there's enough time. And also assuming when I walk in, I don't see a level 4,700 dragon.
No, you don't. But over here, as you work your way in, go over here.
How fast is this wizard, by the way?
You can't tell. You don't even know what he is. You think he might be a gnome. Put it that way. He's about the size of a gnome, anyways. It seemed like he was about the size of a gnome. In fact, it kind of shocked you. Kind of shocking seeing him. All right. So as you're going over into this room, you manage to see a little bit of the hallway in here. There's definitely a hallway in this area right here. And you get up to here, to this point right here.
Yeah.
And you notice some levers and some kind of I don't know, some kind of machinery, like lever kind of thing. And then over the ceiling is also looks like some lines of some sort of metal lines that go across. In this wall right here, you see a slit in the wall.
Wall where? I don't.
This wall. Right. Oops. Wait a minute. Hang on. There we go.
Okay.
Is there any here? This wall right here. You see what looks like a slit of some kind in this area right here.
Okay. Is there any obvious way that I could take my crowbar and jam it into these pistons or the machinery?
Yeah, easily. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely there's ratchets and there's kind of like lever devices that are in that.
And they're all moving and I could jam that.
You probably could. Yeah, they're not moving right now because they're meant to be you're meant to actually move them like handle wise.
Oh, okay. But it's not currently activated right now. It's all human powered. Okay.
No, there's nothing there that's messing with it. But there is a slit right here in the wall. You can see like what looks like a room or something beyond. Some light is coming through that slit.
All right, I'll peer through the slit.
Okay. This is what you see. So through the slit in the wall. Oops, wait a minute. There we go. See what looks like some sort of vast chamber in here. And you can only see so far through the slit, but it goes pretty far. Let me up here a little bit so you could see from right about there. Okay. And you see what looks like some pits.
Oh shit.
And a trellis or some sort of like pit there. The pits down here, down in the bottom of it. Here, let me just get my thing. The pits down here drop about maybe 20 feet down, and they're basically big cages. And it looks like at one point there were people in them because you can see sort of like detritus and some clothes and some tatters. You see right here is a column. It looks like a stone column of some sorts. And you can see, actually, I think you'd probably be able to see a little bit more. Let me give you a little bit more over here. So you can see to right about there from where you're at. Okay. And on these little walkways right here, you can see what looked like a series of trap doors that kind of open and close. Some of them are down and some of them are up like this. But in all of them, you could, as you're looking down, you can sort of see through the slat work, the framework of these things. So that's what you're seeing from where you're at right now. And so some of these little squares, the 40-foot squares here, are covered up, and then some of them are open like that. All right. Yeah. So that's what you see through there. And give me an intelligence check one more time now that you have looked through the slits.
9.
Okay. You figure that those levers are probably for those trapdoors.
It took. Wow, boy, you got to be real smart in D&D to put that together. Okay,
you do. Yes.
All right. Do I have any extra actions? Otherwise, I presume my terms.
That's you. We got to go to Aldemar right now. You're next up. Next on D&D.
Yeah.
You're at the lower half of the stairs right now. Grot is in close combat with this thing. It doesn't look good. Okay. It's definitely wavering.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
Get it good.
I'm gonna go move to the corner of that room, the bottom right-hand corner, and as I'm running, I'm gonna, and as I'm moving, I'm gonna take out a bow and fire it at the.
Well, you already have your bow in your hand, so you haven't done any.
Gotcha.
So.
Gotcha.
Don't shoot, Grant. I saw what happened last time.
Right.
Okay, so you want to move to about here?
Yeah, and then shoot at him.
All right, hang on one second. Okay, no problem.
This is not good.
Are you going to fire from here? Is that where you're going to go?
Yeah.
You need to stay. It's probably better if you like move and then shoot instead of shoot on the move.
Okay. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, I wasn't sure if I could do both in one turn. Okay.
Yeah, you can make that. You could make that. So,
cool.
So go ahead. Give me a D20. You got one attack though. So go ahead.
So I rolled 20 plus 4, so 24.
So you rolled a natural 20?
Yeah, 20 plus.
That's a critical hit.
Yes, that's a critical hit. Give me damage.
Is that same die?
Your longbow is one long. You have a composite longbow, so that's 1d6.
Oh, one.
Mm-hmm. And you got a crit hit, so it's 6 plus. What do we got?
So I rolled a 4.
Okay, good enough. Okay, that the Grot, the Ant-Man takes a hit in the back. You don't know what hit him, and then he kind of flops over onto you, and you know there's an arrow sticking out of his back.
So I look over and I see Aldemar just finished his shot, and I'm like, give him the thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
And then
all right, so he just kind of slumps down onto the first like 2 or 3 steps right there, and slumps off of you. Okay, he rolls over. No,
stupid ant. Good shot.
That's the end of him.
So you'd say it would be a dead ant.
Dead ant. Okay, so you have a dead Ant-Man here. You've got 2 dead slaves over here, one courtesy of Aldemar. and that's where you're at. So Grot, you're technically next up. So what do you want to do?
All right, I'm looking around. There's obviously no other adversary.
Not from where you can see.
Adversary.
There are torches in like either wall, and that's about it. Just providing light at this point. It's very well lit in this area. So.
Okay, so it's highly trafficked. Would Grot know which direction that sled went? Would he kind of or no?
No, Grot would not know. Aldemar went.
Okay, so I'll stop. I'm going to wipe my sword off, and I look over at Aldemar. We're thief.
Aldemar.
All right. So I'm talking sleds. So Grat talked to Wall. Okay. I'm going to yell out, sled.
Sled can barely hear you. Sled. You hear a voice. I'll just give it to you. You hear a voice. You hear Grot calling you from downstairs.
I'm back. Aldemar.
I can hear it, Sled. I hear him calling me. Then Rollo.
You hear him.
I'm like, yo, back, get up here, you dumb slow asses.
All right, so I hear that. Do I have a move I can do now? Like, can I go towards the? All right.
Where do you want to go?
I'll head towards the stairs. Now, Grat would not know that the ball bearings are on the floor.
No, he would not.
Okay, so he's just going to barrel ahead and just go up the stairs.
You're going to hit there, and I'm going to need you to give me a dexterity check at -4, please.
Son of a bitch. All right, so I have a +2, so that means there's a -2. God damn it, Sled. Fuck me. I get 2 minus 2 is 0.
Yes. Yes.
You barrel into the first flight of stairs right here and kind of like
legs go out from under me.
Yeah, your jaws you go through. And Duncan goes, ball bearings. Who would have thought?
Sled, your balls are on floor.
You see Duncan kind of like using his foot to kind of shoo them away over here, and he's looking at the slaves and going, more dead slaves.
Son of a bitch. Did I take damage, by the way? Or am I just not kind of like semi-conscious?
No, you didn't take any damage, but you slipped. Okay.
So I'm prone.
Stairs right there.
All right.
Gray, you're right here. What do you want to do?
I am going to. Oh boy, I'm just gonna. Well, can I see that there's bearings over there, or can I see him?
You see Duncan kind of trying to shoo him away with his foot,
and you see me laying prone on that. Oh shit.
Do I? Oh, I've got sort of. Oh crap! I'm trying to think of if I could pull off my cloak and just kind of, kind of sweep them.
You won't need to. Duncan's shooing them away. They're the only. Grot's the only one who barreled his ass over there.
Okay. Can I get? Can I get around Grot and up the stairs?
You could get up to Grot from where you're at because he is stumbled over the stairs right there, and he's a big giant 6
Okay.
foot.
I'm gonna move over to him and ask if he's all right. Grot.
Yes.
He's fine.
Do I look okay?
No,
Correct.
but no worse than usual.
I know. This truth, Grat fall on balls.
Okay. Sled through the open door that you opened up. You can hear these guys fumbling around up the stairs. They're dancing or something.
I just kind of laugh like
downstairs.
Asshole.
So Lupo is behind Duncan. That's good enough. So Sled, you are right here. You're up. What do you want to do? You look through the slit and you see this. You see the you jammed your crowbar into all of these things to stop the movement of whatever the hell those things were.
All right. What do I see?
Well, you're right there. You tell me where you want to go.
The hallway.
You're going up here? The hallway?
Yeah. I want to go look for the wizard. I have nowhere else to go.
You're off to see the wizard.
Don't look behind the curtain.
And where did I put that? There it is.
You'll find Aaron's gay lover.
Just one?
Derp, derp. Okay, from here you can see what it looks like. Let's see.
Oh shit! Look at that
Large open area right here, and you see a hallway that goes down this way.
Kind of meh.
Yeah. Oh, it's a hallway.
I'll just start bolting down that hallway.
Down that hallway over here, you can see an opening to this area where there were some more of those pens that you saw through the slit back there.
Yeah, I bolt down the hallway.
You're gonna go down the hallway? Okay.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Not even gonna look for traps.
Wow.
I'm gonna get
Sounds
you.
like you.
I'm gonna get you to right about there, and where we go? There we go. You can see even. Oops. Right, there we go. A little bit further down. It goes for quite some ways, and this is not lit, so you can see till right about there with no light.
All right.
Not lit at all.
I gotta wait for Lupo. Oh my god.
Where's
There was a torch in the other room.
Your lamplighter.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Grot, you are next up, I guess, because you're right there. So you can get back to your feet. You're fine.
So I stand up. I just kind of shake off, and I'm going to head up the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of shake myself off like dog shaking water, and then I'll go through that I guess open door now. I'm gonna just peek forward and look to the left and right, and I have infravision. I'm gonna see what I see.
Okay, same thing. You see him right there. You see his heat signature. You can actually kind of make out the outline of
silhouette.
Right there.
Yeah. So I'm gonna call out to him. Sled.
I'll say,
where you go?
I'm to your right. Grab that torch behind you and bring it up.
Okay, it kind of echoes a little bit in there.
Okay.
In that hallway.
I'll grab that torch and then
grab a torch out here. Okay.
Yeah, grab a quick torch and then head behind Sled.
Okay.
And I'll throw the torch at him.
Right about there. Okay. Great. You're right here.
You're up, Gray.
Right.
Oh, I thought you said Grat.
Great. You're at the base of the
I'm
stairs.
just gonna follow the rest of them. I very carefully make my way up the stairs.
You're fine.
I'm concerned about those bearings.
Duncan got those things out of the way there. So.
And I'm assuming that this is actually happening all sort of simultaneously. So I'm following Grot basically.
Now let me also explain this to you. This passageway is 10 feet wide, so you can actually fit like 2 people abreast in this. Just because your icons are that big doesn't necessarily mean you're that big.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, that's just so you can see them.
Yeah.
Now where is Lupo staying close, because I don't have a light
downstairs right now, so he'll actually Lupo is going to light up the bullseye lantern and put it onto the top of the staff again.
Okay, yeah, because otherwise I won't be able to see crap. But I'm going to wait by the top of the stairs until they get there with that before I go any further.
All right. So you can see where Grot went through this door if you want to move in through that door.
I have the torch by the entrance of the door, and I'm going to wave them through as they come up.
Okay. Duncan will put him right there. Lupo's right behind you, and Aldemar, you're at the very tail end of this whole procession here. So I'm assuming you're going along with them.
Yep, following them.
All right. So, Sled, you are the lead at this point. You see some light coming from behind you, and you see Grot kind of trying to trot up behind you.
And I have the
I just
got the
like
torch.
Wait, like bring him up, like let's go.
Okay. So Grot gets up to where you're at.
I'm gonna hand him the torch.
Okay.
So right, Grot, no need torch here. Have torch.
Okay.
I'll have Grot, like we're trying to catch up with a wizard. We need to go quickly.
Like,
okay. Get your eyes and take me as fast quickly down this hallway as possible. We're gonna get this son of a bitch.
All right. So I can either lead the way if you want.
Don't you have better vision than I do with this torch?
You have the torch though. That's gonna ruin his infravision.
Torch ruin eyes. So here, have torch. You go first.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I'll go.
Check traps.
No. I just make a mad dash. Keep up.
All right. I'll follow.
So you with the torch move up to about there on this shot, and there you notice what looks like some stairs. It widens into some larger stairs, and those stairs, Sled, appear to be going down.
Oh.
So I'm not going to meet Sigourney Weaver.
From where you're at. And Grot, I'm just going to catch you up to here.
Yeah, follow.
Right, I'm going to presume the rest of you guys are following along. Gray, you can see the light from Grot's torch going that way. So Gray, I'm going to put you behind.
Okay.
Let's get Duncan in there too. So Duncan has a hammer.
Mm-hmm.
That's about all.
Get him some clothing soon.
Lupo. Put Lupo up here.
I think I have an extra cloak he can have.
So again, if this is your marching order, that's fine. If it's not, let me know because you guys can easily get by one another. Remember, this is 10 feet wide right here. Okay.
All right.
Okay, Sled. I'm going to put you right to the edge here, and you can see that it goes down. This stairwell goes down into darkness.
Okay.
And so it drops probably, let's see, 10, 20 feet at least. Get that real quick. Go down here. And it comes to a door.
Okay. So I will check the door for traps.
15 feet, and there's a landing, and there's a door at the bottom of this landing. All right. And you're right at the edge of the stairs. So unless you want me to move you anywhere else, that's what you see in the torchlight right now.
Okay.
And now everybody else seems to be catching up behind everyone else. So you guys are here. And Lupo and Aldemar, I can actually group select you. There you go. Okay. So you guys can sort of see what's going on. Grot, you definitely see what's going on. I can put Grot up here behind you because there's room for both of you. Gray, you could be right here. And Duncan is sort of right behind you. Duncan's kind of looking around. You guys both have, so now you have the torch that's, Sled has a torch and Lupo has the bullseye lantern behind you. So you're actually pretty well lit from where you're at. But there's it looks like some kind of chamber, but it's stairs that kind of go down to a landing that is right in front of that door. So Sled, you're in front. So what do you do?
Go to the door and check for traps.
Alrighty. Okay, so the staircase goes down about another 10 feet. So you're about 15 feet. I almost got that right. And ends in the small landing with a door facing the stairs, as you can see. The steps are made of flagstones set in mortar. Give me a perception check, Sled, since you are checking for traps.
8.
8. Okay. Nothing looks too out of the ordinary here to you. The only thing that looks a little bit different is that the stones on the stairs are flagstones more than anything else. So Gray's right here, and you guys are kind of like coming down this landing to where this door is.
I look at Grat and like, can you bash the door in?
So it pushes in, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
It opens inward for sure.
All right, so it is. So it is locked.
It is. Let me see, is it locked?
Grat.
Yes, it is locked.
Okay. Sled, you unlock or you want me bash?
I want you to bash. We got to get going.
All right, so I'm just gonna plow through this fucking shit.
Okay. The door looks a little bit more ornately done, but it looks like it's brand new construction, like pretty much everything else that you've seen up to this point. Grot, give me a strength check.
Okay, I got a +5. 17 + 5, 22.
Okay. Okay, so it bashes the door in, and what happens next is the door opens, and all of the stairs that you are just on, the flagstone folds down, and you guys slide down through this.
Hey, we're moving, guys. Look at that.
Bitch, why you no check for?
I'm smiling as we go down.
You guys,
I thought we were gonna see like a singing frog or some shit.
So it goes down deep too. So let's do this here.
It's like Goonies.
Yeah, kind of like Goonies. You're 100% right. So
Oh shit!
just like the Goonies. So and it's pretty wide. So Gray, you're definitely on. Lupo's definitely in. Duncan, I'll make a dexterity check, but you guys are definitely sliding down this area.
So as I'm sliding down, I kind of like pass Sled a little bit, and I look over at him. I say, "I know, like you."
And you guys are just like, try to grab this thing. Grot, you're actually at the lead, I should say, because you flew through it.
I hate you right now.
Barreling through. Gray, your armor is definitely dragging you that much quicker down the stairs. Duncan, saying he has no boots. He has nothing. He has no way to arrest himself.
Got friction.
Lupo. Okay, so Lupo is stupid and clumsy enough he would fall in. I do have to give Aldemar. Aldemar, you were the last one on. You see all this. You're right at the edge. I need you to give me a dexterity check.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, right. Where's that dexterity? 22.
22?
Oh. Yeah.
Total is 22. Okay, you're down 2. You're going slower, but you're behind these guys. You're going down 2. Everybody's landing.
Son of a bitch.
So this goes and it goes and it goes and it goes.
I try to slap Sled as I'm sliding down.
Well, you slide for about, let's see. How far do you guys slide down?
God damn it.
Oh, geez. Yeah, you guys go quite a bit. Let's go here. You slide and slide and slide until you get into this chamber right here.
Oh, what's this shit?
In fact, let's expand this a little bit because you guys go dead center into the center of this room.
I'm assuming Sled still has the torch too.
I hope.
Unless he's making a concerted effort to hang on to it.
Oh fuck! There's water on the edges.
You'll see.
Sharks with lasers on their freaking foreheads.
Yes. This time I'll remember that I actually have water walk.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, check that out. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's neat. Uh-oh. What's that shit?
You'll see.
I mean, make it bigger. Oh.
The coffee bar.
Yeah, right. Let's sit down and have a drink.
Good. That's cool. Enough. They slide down. You actually slide a lot longer than that, but that's okay.
Yeah.
So you guys end up piling into the center of this room as chamber right here. I'm going to put Sled right here. And Gray, you are like completely out of control. So you're going to end up right there in the center. Lupo's out of control too. So that puts him right about here. Duncan and you guys can be right about the base of and Eldamar will be right about the base here. All right, you guys ready to rock? Here we go. This is what you see. I'm gonna go grab these ones first here. So hang on. Excuse me while I grab these over here. Let's go. Oh, I gotta put them on top. That's why. Okay, so no, those are not rats.
The fuck is that thing?
Oh boy, I wish they were. You will wish they were.
Looks like a squirrel.
Cat.
Ferrets.
Kill moose and squirrel.
Kill moose and squirrel.
Didn't he always want to kill first moose, then squirrel?
Something.
Moose, then yeah, I think so. Yeah.
First we kill moose, then squirrel.
No, then squirrel. Jesus Christ! Do we smell these ferret things?
That's. Oh wait, I don't have that many. Hold on a second. There's only.
Fuck.
5. That's 5 of them. 1, 2, 3.
Grat's gonna look. Grat's gonna try looking for his.
Oh boy, this is gonna get real.
His healing potion and realizes it's not there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to take my second wind. I get that as a free action. Yeah.
Man, that's.
I get how many points do I get? I get 1d10 plus 5 hit points.
Let's get those guys over here. And then these guys too. Where'd you go?
Grat just Grat leave now.
No leaving for you.
Grat done.
Grat done. I leave now.
Grat tired.
Okay, so this is what you see across from you. Oh boy. Okay. The chamber is circular, as you can see, with a moat of sewage that runs around the bare platform in the center, as you can see. So this area right here looks like some sort of it's sewage swirl, and It's fairly far across. Remember, your icons aren't to scale, so just keep that in mind. Okay.
Yeah.
So around the outer wall of the room is a narrow 3-foot ledge connected to the center of the chamber by 3 arched stone bridges, as you can see right there. On the ledges stand 10 orcs. From the west side of the room, a staircase descends into the center, which you just slid down. Opposite the stairs, to the east, is an alcove containing a table, chairs, and many crates and boxes. There's a man sitting at the table with 5 giant weasels around him. Giant weasels sitting around him.
Weasels.
At a ladder at the back of the alcove leads to an opening in the ceiling on that wall, on the opposite wall. I'll show you where that is in a second here. This entire area is also torch lit as well. Okay. The guy sitting across the table from you looks like he is in some sort of leather armor. I don't know if you guys can see this picture of this guy right here, but that's him. And I'm going to shoot him down to scale here just so we can give you an idea. He's at this table and he looks up at you as you slide into this room. Next to him also is, where'd that guy go? Where'd you go? There he is. That's good, brother.
That fucking gnome bastard.
That gnome bastard is right next to him.
Son of a bitch.
As you guys roll in, I need to position these guys so you guys can see what I'm doing here. Hang on.
What's that on the north side there, Rolo? Is that a barbarian or?
That's these guys. Those are orcs. I'm gonna push them out here in just a second. Hang on.
Right.
So that's they're along the edges here, I should say.
No, the north.
This guy. Yeah, I know. That's those are orcs as well. Those are the ones with the crossbows.
Oh boy.
This is not good.
These are my guys with the crossbows. So there are only 4, not 5. So let's kill that one out. There we go. Oop, no, that was a weasel. Hang on. Let's go here.
Sled. I need healing potion.
I'll give Grot my regular healing potion.
Well, you'll be getting up on the next turn is what you'll be doing.
I think if the DM takes this long to set it up, like we can heal up, have some tea,
take a sleep, take a rest, sharpen tea and crumpets, sharpen the swords.
Everyone take their turn with Lupo.
Oops, wait a minute. No, you got
This is not looking good.
Yeah, I'll put you. Let's put you in the back here. There we go. And you go right there. That's good enough. Okay. Now then. Actually, let's move you here. Hang on. Push you up.
Yeah, we got John in the chat. What's up, John?
Nice.
Yeah. We're gonna die, John.
Oh, you're all gonna die. Get your ass. Handed to you on this one.
Shit balls.
All right. So the guy sitting across from you at the table looks up at you, and Sled, you're kind of like spread eagle and kind of looking up at what's going on and kind of assessing this whole thing, trying to get to your feet. And you notice that the guy sitting at the desk across from you has a big giant pinnacle or big giant star kind of carved into his forehead. And he looks at you and he says, "Who is this?" He says, "Rasmus sends his amateurs after me. I almost feel insulted. I feel insulted. What are you doing here?" And then he starts. He whistles to the weasels, and the weasels attack. They leap the thing and come over this way. So he whistles, they go, and then they jump to about right there. This guy's coming here.
Grat is secret weasel whisperer, so he's going to use this.
Yes, weasel whisperer.
I have a skill here called Turn Weasel.
Turn
weasel.
Weasel. Yes.
Tame weasel. Aldemar, do you have any kind of animal handling or some shit?
Right. All right. So, Sled, I need you to do me a perception check real quick.
All right.
God damn it.
10.
10. Okay, well, you're 10 and you're in your dazed state as you see these weasels kind of jumping across the moat to come at you. You realize that maybe this guy is probably Jabal. He has the star on it engraved into his head. So he's looking at you. He kind of gives you this really kind of fiendish smile. And you see him grab something off of the table. It looks like a flask of some sorts. And he's starting to take a drink of this flask. The gnome that's sitting right next to him whispers something in his ear, and the gnome heads over to this ladder right here, and he's kind of watching to see what happens. The guy who looks like a thief of some sorts. He's definitely
he's part of the guild.
He's definitely a guild guy. He's dressed like guild. He's got the star on his head, like you were told. This is probably Jabal. So as you look up and realize he has that pentacle on his head, he kind of gives you this wicked evil smile. He takes a sip of this thing from whatever it is from this flask, and he disappears. Completely invisible.
Got this gold dog trinket that looks like an elf, and I don't know how to use it. Thanks for giving that to me, Roll. I'm glad I got this.
Okay, you got it. Okay, so the weasels have made a move. The crossbowmen are going to fire, and you guys are getting to your feet at this. Nobody's really surprised. You guys are just going to be one turn down because you got to get to your feet from falling into the center of this room. So I've got 1, 2, 3, and 4 crossbow guys, and I am going to target. Let's see. Well, most of you guys are prone anyways at this point. So let's say Grot, you're the biggest target. Crossbow misses you, just plinks by your head on the stone. Duncan gets hit, and Aldemar gets hit.
Joy.
And nope, Lupo's fine. So I got Aldemar, I got Duncan, and I almost got Grot. So let's see. Duncan is going to take
400 points.
You got he's definitely got hit like up towards his shoulder area. So he's got a crossbow bolt in him. These are light crossbows, so they're not like really heavy bolts. So they're easier to reload, but they don't do as much damage. So Aldemar, you take a total of 3 hit points of damage from the bolt that is now sticking into your front pec.
I just flex and it pumps out.
Pierce through your armor. It pierced through your leather armor. So you're on Aldemar. You're kind of like on the stairs trying to push yourself up. I need everyone to do a dexterity check right now.
15.
15 for Sled.
And 15.
18 for Sled.
18 for Sled.
17 for Grat.
17 for Grat. Okay. And Aldemar?
I rolled a total of 22.
2, 3. Okay.
The magic numbers there.
Okay. And Lupo. Hang on. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now, with that done, I need you guys to do initiative checks. So everybody give me an initiative check, right? Or do your roll for initiative.
15.
Natural 20.
18 for Grot.
18 for me.
Okay, 18 for you. So on Sled, you have a higher dex, so you're first.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and I'm sorry, Gray, what was yours?
Also 15.
15. Okay. And Lupo. And okay, good enough. All right, here we go. Crossbowmen have already fired. Orcs are drawing weapons. They look like some of them have hand axes, some of them have short swords. That's them. Weasels look like they are just they're giant weasels, but they're about the size of like a Great Dane. That's how large they are. They're not like size of a house. They're like about the size of a very large dog, like a Great Dane size.
They can jump real good though.
They jump really good and they are fast as hell. So they are going to let's see this. This one's gonna move up to this. Actually, you know what? Let me shrink this down. Just
Shrink that fucker. Look like squirrels.
there. Yep. So you got one right there. That weasel is going to jump right to about there. And let me bring him down. There we go. Much better.
Here, let me make this screen larger for everybody to see.
And put this here. I'm going to get over to sled. And you're going to go right here.
God damn it. Should be interesting.
And you're going to go right there.
So after Grot dies, his brother Grit will avenge him.
Let's see. He's going to go over to the side. He's going to go right here. He is going to go about there. He's going to go about there. Bring him. Let's see. Let's put him over here real quick. This goes here. There you go. All right. So first licks. The weasels are definitely going first. So let's so you sled. You're going to take two of these weasels, jump on top of you.
All right.
And one of them you manage to kick over. One of them fumbles. So one of them you kind of kick away from you. And it kind of like doesn't end over end really over close to where Lupo is. The other one manages to get in your face, but it doesn't do any damage to you.
All right.
So that's that one. Let's do, I got two on Grot. So let's do these two, the most immediate ones. One's on Grot, and this one will go on Grot too. And Grot, you... They haven't been able to get into range to hit you just yet, so they're kind of a little bit wary of you, but they're kind of circling around you. With those guys. So now you guys can get to your feet, and you can go in initiative order. And I have Sled as first. So go ahead, Sled.
I look at everybody. I say, the only way out of it is to chase after that damn wizard. He's the one that. I say we make a mad dash right across. We just don't even bother. We just go right through it. If we got to push people over, fight away, but we got to get out of here and get to that fucking wizard. I'd like to get everybody's response first. I'm just looking.
No, I'm planning on nailing that fucking gnome with guiding bolts. That was my focus. I'm not letting that little fucker get in the ladder.
Okay.
Well, Sled, you got one action at this point. So what do you want to do?
I'll attack the ferret.
Okay.
Attack the ferret. I am Weasel. Weasel. Remember that cartoon?
Yep.
I am Groot.
Natural 20.
There you go.
Nice.
Okay, with the longsword or with your rapier?
Rapier.
Rapier. Okay.
1d8, I believe.
Go for it.
Nice. So it's full damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Well, let me take a look at +3, so 11 points damage.
Okay.
Nice.
I meant to roll that way.
You're super good at D&D.
Let's give it to you. So you did 11 points to that one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good enough. All right. And that you kind of like squeals for a little bit. You bleed it, but it's still on its feet, and it's actually probably made it even more pissed off. But you did do some serious damage. You did some serious damage to it.
Good.
So you bled that one. Next in line, I have Grot. You're next.
All right. So I have 2 on me, right?
You have 2 on you.
All right. Do you mind if I separate my 2 attacks, one and then the other? Or do you want both on one?
Are you're using the longsword or the big giant sword?
The big yeah.
All right. I won't. In this case, you can only do one on the same one.
Oh, that's fine. I'll probably wind up
two-handed weapon like that. If you had if you were fighting with double attacks, I'd let you do it. But with a two-handed weapon, there's no way you're going to be able to do that.
Okay.
But you can do it all. You can put it all on one if you want.
All right, so I'll put the 2 attacks that I do on. Well, the first thing I'm going to do
And you're still
before
recovering from getting up from sliding down this thing. So
that's true. Okay, that's fair enough. So what I'm going to do is, as a bonus action, very quickly, I'm going to take my second wind, so I get back 1d10, which is my 10 sider, plus 5.
Okay.
So I only rolled a 1, so it's 6 points I get back.
Okay.
Let me get my points back up to 43. So that's good. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'll attack the weasel that's to my left. That's sort of flanking with Sled.
This one right here, or this one?
Yeah. Yeah, that one right there. That one. That's
right here.
flanking with.
Okay.
So here we go. Plus 8. 19, 27, and 12. So the first attack was 27, and the second one was 12.
Second one's 12. Okay, so the 12 misses, but the 27 definitely hits. So give me the damage for that one.
All right, so it's 2d6 plus 8. And I can reroll 1.
Mm-hmm.
Take the 12. Nice. 20 points of damage.
Okay, that and kills that one outright. So
so he does his successful killing yelp, his patented Grat yell, and he's happy. Die.
Okay, this one rolled over, so he doesn't have initiative. The crossbowmen are reloading, so that's their action. And let's move orkies.
Not good.
Orc there. Orc there. When this orc comes up to you, Grot, he looks at you like, "Hey, you Grot."
Yes.
He knows who you are.
Yes, I Grot. You should stop.
Have him
fighting.
join us.
You should join us or die. You should. Yeah. You should give up. Give up. We pay better.
We pay better.
We pay better.
We give you more money.
Give you more money and join our group. There's some fools, but we good group.
Okay, so I got one there. These guys will move there. Okay, so let me resolve Duncan real quick. He's gonna the orc comes swing at Duncan.
Duncan, no.
Parries the short sword that's coming at him with the hammer that he has, and that gives him an attack of opportunity. And you see Duncan kind of turn the orc's short sword away, and then comes back across and just like clips him on the jaw with the hammer, the warhammer,
the magic hammer. Yes.
Yeah.
Spear and magic helmet.
On it? What's a plus on that?
You gave me a +1.
It's +1? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, it just clocks this thing. It kind of pushes him a little bit back this way. Doesn't kill him, but definitely did some serious damage to him with that. He got basically put 7 points of damage on him with just on his attack too.
Nice. Grat looks over and gives him the fist sign.
All right, so this one that's coming at you, Grat, has a battle axe. Not a two-handed, just a hand axe.
Oh, okay.
Coming at you. Okay, I got you with a hand axe, and you're going to take 4 points of damage from that hand axe attack.
I got to erase this shit. Jesus Christ. I'm down to 39.
Mm-hmm.
Sled, need that potion next time.
Didn't I give it to him?
You had to wait till you stood up to give it to me. So I guess now I have it. I don't know.
All right, weasels. Let's move weasels.
Take potion.
Let's move weasel here.
So I'll drink that potion my next turn.
Okay, weasel. This weasel can go here. And God. Okay, I'll put a weasel on all that shit here. Okay, I'm not going to be able to get you with this guy, Sled, but the weasel is going to attack you.
Goddamn weasels.
And it attacks you and hits you. And they have a special attack, don't they? What is this?
They're not rabid. Jesus.
Yeah, no, they're not rabid, but they do have the.
That's all we need.
Okay. Oh, geez. Okay, so let's see. The weasel hits you for 6 points of normal damage.
Oof.
And then tries to drain you of blood for an extra 2. So you take 6 points of damage from that hit.
This me or Grot?
That's you. I'm going to try to hit Lupo. Lupo gets hit. He gets bowled over. Like it looks like a bad hit. He got hit by this weasel. You don't know how bad he's hurt, but he's like, this thing is on top of him, Gray, and he's right next to you. So we'll get to that in a minute. But it looks like he got really hammered by this the weasel that jumped on top of him. I got to do a weasel attack on Grot. Grot, you get hit by the weasel. You get hit by the weasel.
Son of a bitch, these fucking weasels.
And you take 5 points of damage.
What?
And you take 2 points of damage for blood loss. So now you've lost 7 points of damage total from that hit.
Jesus Christ.
And the crossbowmen are reloading, so I can't use them. These guys moved, and that is that. Oh, wait, no, Aldemar. Aldemar, you got a weasel on you, too. Weasel misses Aldemar.
All right.
He needs to roll out of the way. So I'm going to push you just a touch over here. Oops, wrong one. Aldemar. You're about here, and the weasel kind of jumps where you were at the base of those stairs.
I take both the swords I have and slash at it.
Well, you will
It's
on your
not
turn.
your TJ.
You will
turn,
on your
TJ.
turn.
All right.
Yeah, you guys were at the end there. So, Sled, you're first in initiative order. So go ahead. You're up next.
Wait, was Gray preparing his spell?
Great.
I was going to attack the midget or the gnome
Right.
with.
Right now, you can't see where he is because he's blocked by 3 different guys right now. You see him at the last you saw him was over here at the base of the.
In that case, I'm going to hit the weasel that is on Lupo with my mace if I can.
Let me put that weasel right on top of Lupo because that's good.
Weasels. So we take these weasels.
Okay, so you're gonna smack the you're gonna smack the weasel. Smack the weasel with
I'm going to smack the weasel.
Okay.
And
Flog the weasel.
What'd you get?
12.
12. Okay, that one missed. I'm gonna give you an extra attack though because you.
I get I have +3 to hit.
Okay.
So it'll be 15.
Okay, you're still gonna miss on that. But I need you to. You have one extra action though, so if you want to take another attack at it, you can. You're just.
I'll take another swing at it.
Okay.
Fuck. 5.
Okay, so you missed both of those. Well, at least you didn't fumble. All right, Sled. Now you're up.
Oh, Jesus.
This is your fault.
No, this is not my fault.
You wanted the barrel ahead.
So you're because you guys are the slowest effing players ever. Oh, I'm gonna look at this rock. Oh, I strike at the rock.
You'll have to forgive. You'll have to forgive Aaron. He's used to finishing fast.
Par for the course.
All right, I'm making a dash with my original plan. If you guys
that might be a little tough with the weasel that's right in front of you.
Well, I can't dodge or go around him or
you
disengage.
can. If you want to get okay, yeah, go ahead. Give me a dexterity
Let
check.
me try that. Natural 20 again.
All right. And you're going to give me an attack of opportunity, and he's going to hit you on the way around.
All right.
And you're going to take another 3 points of damage. And well, you're moving. I won't take blood loss because you're moving. So, you're going to take 3 from that end around, and you get to right about where the bridge is, and there's a very large orc in front of you on top of that bridge.
That shit.
So you make it far. I'll give you one extra action. You moved around that guy. So what do you want to do?
Can I go around this orc?
You could try, but he's probably gonna physically block you.
I mean, how wide is he? I thought these were like
you can see. He's bigger than. Let's put it this way: they're larger than 5'9".
Yeah. But you said the bridges were what, about 3 feet wide?
They're about 6 feet wide. I'll say
6 feet wide. It is possible for me to get around this thing. Okay, yeah. I would like to try.
Okay, give me a dexterity check.
fall in the sludge.
Plus dexterity, 21.
Okay. You get about this far across there, and let's see if I can hit you. All right. He's pushing you over into the sludge.
Right.
I was waiting for that.
I need you to give me a dex. Well, actually, you're going to take, he's just going to give you a physical push. So you're going to take 1 point of damage from him just kind of manhandling you. You're going to have to give me a dexterity check, or you're going to end up falling in the in the whirlpool of shit right there.
14.
14. Okay, you're fine. So you make it around to about there.
Okay. I'm all out of action, I presume.
Yeah, you are now. Next in line is Grot. You're up.
All right, I'm going to drink the
orc attacking you and a weasel that is attacking you.
Okay, I'll drink that entire potion very quickly that Sled gave me.
All right, that's one action. You do it. Go ahead.
What's the if I drink the entire regular potion, what's the total healing that I get? I forget.
Well, if you're sipping it, I believe it's 2d. Well, no, it's 1d4 if you're sipping it. If you're taking the whole thing, I believe it's 2d8.
All right, let me roll two 8-siders real fast.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I only have one, so I'll roll it twice. 7.
Okay.
And 7.
Okay, so you're gonna suck down 14 points.
Let me add that. Back up to 46. That's good. Still not total, but better than it was. And I'll go ahead. Let me get rid of this weasel because it's got that blood-sucking shit. I may be able to convince this orc to not attack. So I'll make my 2 attacks on the weasel. Weasel.
Yep.
Plus 8. So a 7, 15, and 16.
Okay. Let's see, 15. Yeah, both of those will hit. So go ahead.
All right, cool. So 2 hits. So 2d6 plus 8 for each one. So long, weasel. 8. So first one is 16 points, and the second attack is 17.
All right. That's good enough to kill this orc.
Die! Grat gives his bellow of.
There you go.
You open it up. Die, weasel. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And let's see who's next. Aldemar, you're next.
All right, I'm gonna strike at that weasel right next to me with both swords.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead.
All right, so 19, and then longsword is plus 2, so 21. But I'm also using 2 swords, so.
Okay. So you got a 19 and then a 21?
Sorry, 19 plus 2, so 21.
21. Okay. So that's going to hit. Go ahead. Give me the damage for that. 1d8.
Is that a d8? Okay.
That's your long. So which one are you using? Are you using the new one or your standard one?
I'm using my standard one, and I rolled a 7.
Okay. So you did 7 points of damage to that one. Okay. Which number is that? Hang on 1 second. 3. Okay. Okay. And oh gosh, Lupo's trying to throw this thing off of him, but it's like kind of on top of him. He's trying to do a strength check to throw him off. He can't throw this thing off, and he can't seem to he can't get a swing with the hammer. So he's just kind of like holding.
How big are they?
About as big as a Great Dane.
Fuck.
Jesus.
Yeah.
We had some greyhounds that would really help out. They protect us from the weasels.
Duncan is kind of holding his own against this guy. He wasn't able to put a hit on him. Actually, he can do 2 hits. Oh, okay. Duncan actually manages to attack this orc and puts, what'd you say? It was a +1 warhammer. So, damn. Okay. That surprises me. Okay. Where'd he go? Which one? Oops, wait a minute.
Can we tell if they're male or female?
The weasels?
Yeah.
Not from where you're at. Is that you? Let's see. That will be. There you go. Okay, so that orc is done. Courtesy of your new friend, Man at Arms. And let's see, Gray, you're the last one. What are you going to do?
would I be able to grab its tail and swing the mace up where its balls would be in case it's a man?
You would have to grapple it first. I'll let you do that if you want to try to.
I want to attempt to get the tail and smash it in the groin area with the mace.
Okay, so give me a strength check first.
4.
Okay, you're trying to. It's all you can do to use your hands to like pull this thing off of Lupo right now, because it's trying to like kind of scratch at Lupo and bite at Lupo. It's trying to drain blood, is what it's trying to do. That's what these things do. So you've got it. It hasn't done any damage to him, but it's all you can do to just basically hang out off of him right now.
Can I try to kick it in the groin while I'm holding it?
You could. Well, I know I would let you if you got anything higher than a 4, maybe. Okay, so after that, this orc is going to try to hit our good friend Sled and fumble. And let's see. All right, so he kind of stumbles and drops his sword and almost falls into the shit pit over here. Doesn't do any damage to you. This crossbowman is going to move just a touch here. And this orc is going to move his way up here. And this guy is going to move over this side right there. And this guy right here. And let's see, you're there. This weasel will go. Let's go jump on you. This orc is going to go after Duncan. This guy. Yeah, it's good enough. All right, good enough. All right, so first and foremost, the gnome that looks like some sort of spellcaster. You don't know exactly what he is. He points a finger at you, Sled. You. And all of this colorful spray shit flies out of his fingers and splashes at you. All right. And manages to hit you, but I will give you a save for dexterity. So give me a dexterity save.
14.
So you rolled 14. What's your bonus?
No, I rolled 9.
That is with the bonus. Okay, so you get hit with what it's almost like a color spray of some sort, and it sprays kind of like in your face a little bit, and so you're seeing like nothing but like rainbows and frosted Lucky Charms in your eyes right now, and you're kind of like trying to get it out of your face right from where you're at right now. And so that guy fumbled. This guy will try to attack you as well, and he will miss, and the other guy's not in range. Crossbowman guy will fire at you as well and hits you once and manages to graze you for just 2 points of damage, Sled, from the crossbow bolt. And you don't know where the attack came from, but from behind you, you've sensed somebody's behind you, and you feel a very sharp poke in your back right now. It's like as if something grazed you from behind, and you don't know where the attack came from.
Okay.
So give me a perception check real quick.
18.
18. Okay, good enough. Shrink him down just a touch. Right behind you, doing an unsuccessful backstab on you, you see Jabal right behind you.
Oh, that guy.
Yes.
That fucking
He reappears behind you and has what looks like two very long, they're not quite short swords, but they are very long daggers. Look very sharp and very nice. Very, very professional.
Oh, they stab your ass.
And
they want to kill my ass.
He says, why does Rasmus send his amateurs after me?
We're not from Ramus. We're here to get you out, you idiot.
No, Rasmus is the guy who sent you to go.
Yeah, I can lie at this point. Don't you think now
Yeah,
is
you
the time
can.
to lie,
All right.
maybe?
Rasmus,
Be ashamed being part of the guild. And that wizard is controlling you.
that little fucker.
Okay, I've got actually Sled. You're up next. You're in a. Oh wait, hold on. I got to do the rest of these crossbow shots. So I got a crossbow here to Aldemar. I miss you. I got another crossbow from up here at Aldemar. I miss again with that one.
Fuck
and I've got a crossbow shot from here. And let's go at. We'll go at Gray. Gray's my only unengaged target. And I miss Gray as well. Gosh, these guys suck.
They suck.
They really suck, man.
They really suck.
They're all gonna die. Fucking Norse.
Okay,
and this guy moved across, so he is out. So now, okay, Sled, you're on. Hit it.
Hit what?
That's you. Well, okay. So this guy stumbled, so he's fumbled. He's not going to be able to recover till next turn. So he's probably a non-threat. This is a threat. This is a threat.
No, I know. I'm just trying to figure out something that I'll show Jabal my trinket.
Oh
yeah. Yeah, that'll help. But before I do that, I am gonna take a swig of potion of healing.
All right. That's one action.
That's one action. How do I roll to figure out how many health points?
Are you going to suck down the whole thing, or
Hell yeah?
He usually does.
Yeah.
All right. If you're going to quaff the whole thing, you'll roll 2d8 and you're done and it's over.
2d8, then it's done. All right. 8, 6, 14 points.
There you go.
5, 14. That'd be 39. Back up to. All right. And it looked like the little gnome wizard is gone.
You can't tell where he is. His last known position was right here from where you were at. Remember, he shot you with the color spray, and so you're kind of bedazzled right now.
Can I see that ladder or no?
From where you're at, not really.
Okay, so I'm partially blind right now.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay,
you're dazzled right now.
I'll just grab that trinket and show it to Jabal. I'm like, look.
And he looks at you holding it out, and he looks at it and he smacks it out of your hand. He goes, bah! And it it clatters across the stone.
Well, that didn't work because I'm looking I'm just looking at my notes from when we originally started this, and I can't figure anything out because it's
can't read your own handwriting.
I can read my own handwriting. It's just not it's just nothing here. It's like, oh yeah, there's a secret way to defeat this guy. So I guess my actions are over because
you've got one more. Well, you could attack. You could make one attack if you wanted to.
Heck no, I'll just make
what? Just attack. You might as well.
Fine. Jesus Christ! God, I will attack Jabal,
motherfucker,
with my rapier at a great disadvantage.
Who cares?
No way. I take that back. I attack the enemy closest to me.
There you go.
I'll attack Jabal.
Okay.
12.
Sounds like a great strategy. Let's see if it plays out, Cotton.
All right, I got a 17, but you didn't give me any disadvantages yet.
No, but you're not going to hit with that anyways. So okay. he ducks out. He ducks a little bit under your rapier, comes back up. So let's see, Grat, you're next. You've got one weasel on you, and it's wounded too.
All right, cool. I would love to pick up that one orc by his ankles and then toss him towards that mess over by the table. That'd be kind of funny. But all right, let me. I'll maybe do that later. So let me. My 2 attacks on this one last weasel.
Okay.
Probably wipe it out. So 18 and only 11 on the second one.
Okay, 18 hits. Go ahead.
Okay, 2d6 plus 8. 12.
12. Good enough.
Die.
I'll end that
weasel.
All right. You look behind you, and you can see Gray trying to pull this weasel off of Lupo right now.
All right. So I have a movement.
You have a movement. You have an action. You have a movement action if you want.
So there's 2 orcs on our side and 2 weasels, and then there's really 3 orcs. The crossbow ones are the ones that look like barbarian like things. Okay, and then there's 2 orcs and 2 weasels. The weasel on Lupo, does it look like it's hurt at all or no?
No, that one's like fresh.
All right, I'll head in that direction and put myself in between the weasel and that orc.
Right,
just
like
kind of as a shield wall, yeah, so I can help out.
Okay, good enough. Aldemar, you've got this one that's you've been shot at twice by these guys, and you've got your long sword in your hand, and this weasel is looking like it's going to lunge at you any second.
All right, I'm going to just slash at the weasel.
Okay. You damaged it once already, so.
Yeah. All right, rolled 15 plus 5, so 20.
Good enough. Give me a damage.
Damage report.
Roll high.
6.
6 and 6. Okay. All right. It backs up away from you, like it's been damaged, so it's kind of trying to pull back a little bit from where you're at. Duncan fighting a new fresh orc. Misses once, hits on the next one. There we go. Man, just to do wow. God damn. All right. So definitely clocked this guy as well. You, from what you can see from Duncan in fighting this guy, he definitely has the skills to pay the bills. So
all right, cool. We want to bring him on bring into group.
Yeah. Okay. So crossbowmen are reloading, and this guy has recovered. And Jabal then takes another sip of that flask and disappears. So that's him. Let's see. This guy here. Let's go and move up to this point here. And as he disappears, Sled, you do see that this guy runs back to that ladder. He looks like he's getting ready to climb up that ladder.
Is that
and he's kind of surveying what's going on, and he hearing and he points at you once again and casts magic missile. Magic missile.
Uh-oh.
And
the favorite of magic users everywhere.
2 of them hit you.
Pretty standard, really.
How many spells does this guy have under his belt?
Yeah, hard to say.
Quite a lot, I'm sure.
So you take 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 points of damage from the magic missiles.
Oof. You okay, Sled?
He's kind of like Sled. He's kind of hanging from the ladder that's leading. You can, and from where you're at now, Sled. By the way, I should say you can see this. So what looks like this ladder here goes to some sort of like trap door or something that's in the ceiling. It goes off into the ceiling itself.
All right.
All right.
Got it. Are you waiting for me or what?
No, not yet. Hang on 1 second. I got to do tax for the weasels next. So actually, let me just do the orcs real fast for you. Okay, that orc misses you. The top orc misses you as well. Okay, so everybody is clumsy as shit right now. The guy behind you misses you as well. All 3 of them as well. Grot, this orc right here comes at you. He's got a battle axe of some sorts in his hand, a hand axe, and misses you as well. The weasel that is on top of Lupo is getting pissed off at you, Gray. It turns around and tries to bite at you and hits you for a natural 20, right there. Yes. So you are going to take, you're going to take 8 points of damage and is latched onto you for another 3. So you take 11 points of damage. 3 of those are from blood loss. So it's like right up around, like it turns around and kind of remember, these things are they're like wiggly, like they kind of like worm their way around it. It grabs you by the neck and tries to bite and pull blood from you. So it's like it's like, you got this thing that's suddenly on you. It left Lupo alone, and now it's decided that you're more tasty. So it comes after you. Grot, you see this happening as it kind of wiggles around on top of him. This last weasel right here comes back and lunges at you sort of like as a last ditch effort, Aldemar. And misses you, but that gives you an attack of opportunity. So you're already prepared for it, Aldemar. So I'm going to give you a free licks on this as an attack of opportunity. So go ahead and attack with your longsword.
Okay. So I rolled a 20.
Okay.
Plus
a full natural 20, or you rolled with bonuses?
A natural 20. So the other one is going to be plus 5, so 25.
It's going to do full damage, and that'll kill it anyway. So that's that. So you managed to kill that guy, or that weasel is out. I got to do this work here. You any better? No, you're not. Works suck today. All right. Let's see. So the weasel has jumped onto Gray. Grot, you've got this guy bearing down on you, and then behind you, the weasel is like grabbed onto Gray's neck and is kind of like tear out of there.
Just gnawing at him.
Yeah. But Sled, you have initiative. You're first in initiative order.
All right, I'm chasing after that gnome. Now that altar, can I jump over that or jump on top of that, or is that too high for me? Do I got to run around it?
This right here, that's a big desk, is what that is.
Okay, so I should be able to like hop.
Yeah, so you could jump on top of the desk and then kind of vault over it if you wanted.
Right, that's what I'd like to do.
I figured that's what you'd like to know.
Now, even though I'm an incredibly agile thief,
right,
shall I do a dexterity check?
Right. When you get to this point, I need you to do a dexterity check when you get to the table.
I'm not there yet.
No, you are now. That's why I want a dexterity.
Okay, all right, I'll do a dexterity check. Natural 20 again. Yeah.
Right. You slide over the table like Starsky and Hutch across the top of the car, that red car with the nice stripe.
Slow motion, right?
So you slide off across it, and then you end up right there in front of this guy. This looks like a gnome sorcerer, magic user, illusionist, something in front of you, and he's about halfway up the ladder at this point.
Oh, give me an attack, please.
You can by his ankles.
Choose your words carefully. What do you want to do? You're right at the base of the ladder. He's about halfway up.
How tall is this ladder? So is he within
it goes off into the ceiling, and you don't even know where it ends. That's how high it goes. Like you could at least 30 feet.
Oh, how high? He's halfway up, so he's 15.
He's about 15 feet up it. Right.
All right. If I got time, I'll switch to my short bow and shoot the bitch.
Switching over to your short bow is going to cost you an action.
Action.
Yeah. Is that what you want to do?
No. Darn it.
Taunt him a second time.
No.
It was a hamster.
I do want to switch to the short bow. I'm gonna have to use it anyway. So I'll do that.
So you're gonna switch over to the short bow.
Yep.
He doesn't look like he's in any of a hurry. He's kind of like looking down at you, and he's kind of going.
He's been going quite some time, but I'm pretty close to
he's
him.
mocking you. He farts in your general direction.
I fought in your general direction.
Okay, so that's Sled's action. Grot, you're up.
All right, so I'm gonna attack the weasel that's the last fucking weasel that is on Gray. Yeah, and I'm gonna be careful. I'm just gonna stab at it, so I don't want to do overkill.
It's kind of hugging Gray. Think of it like if a Great Dane could hug you, that's about how big it is. So,
all right, I'll basically try to backstab it.
Okay, with what though? With the big sword? No,
Can I sheath my big sword really fast?
As an action, you could.
All right, I'll do that, and then pull out my dagger and stab him with the dagger.
Okay, you can do that. I'll give it to you. On
Thanks. 2. That's just we're +8, or +8. All right, so 11 + 8, 19.
Okay, so you managed to hit it. Give me the damage.
It's gonna not be much, but it'll be something. So I'm gonna stab
The
at this
1d4, whatever, and whatever.
Yeah, 1d4 plus 6.
Okay.
Or so, I should say 7. So 8 points.
8 points. Okay. It kind of hisses and lets go of Gray, and it swings around and kind of whips itself around you, and it starts. You'll be its next attack on the next.
Stab it.
It's kind of like weaseled around from Lupo to Gray, and now it's wrapped around you at this point.
God damn it!
All right. Let's see who's next. Aldemar, you're next.
All right. Let's see. So there's the weasel. Am I within striking distance of the remaining weasel?
No. You've got Lupo and Gray in between you and the weasel, anyways. Wrapped around Grot.
Okay.
I know what I'm going to do.
Now wrapping around Grot.
Okay. So what am I? I'm trying to look at some of these guys. Who is within my line of sight?
You have these. There's plenty of orc crossbowmen that you could have your pick up. No,
I'm gonna go for the orc crossbow.
Oh, you could do one action to pull it out because you have your longsword right now. So you could do one action and snap one shot off at any. Not except for this guy over here. You could pretty much hit any crossbowman except for this guy.
Okay, my character hates orcs, so he's gonna kill one of those. So we're gonna.
Which one? This one, or this one?
The one to my upper left.
This one? Yeah. Easiest target. Go ahead.
All right.
Oh
yeah.
Before you roll, wait. Stop. Are you have? I believe you have 6 remaining +2 arrows, magic arrows. What do you want to use those or a regular one?
Yeah. This is the last one, so let's do that.
Use the magic one.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. +2. Go ahead. Roll.
All right. 16 plus 4, so that's 20. And then you mentioned there was +2, so like 20, 22.
Yeah, you hit. Go ahead.
Nice.
Give me it's a longbow. Give me 1d6 +2.
6.
6, 8. That's good enough to take this guy out.
Stop that rattling.
That one drops into the shit pond, and you never see him again.
Nice. Fuck that guy.
All right. Duncan's going to take a shot over here and miss the first time and miss the second time. So he's kind of holding his own against this orc right here. Gray, you are the last in the order, and
I see the gnome.
You're finally free of the weasel.
Thanks.
Am I able to see the gnome?
You can't see the gnome from where you're at whatsoever. You've got a weasel. You got a grot with a weasel on him. You've got this guy, and you've got a sled here too. You can't.
I'm gonna hit that weasel with the mace, or I'm gonna swing the mace at the weasel.
Don't hit me.
Fuck!
God damn it!
What'd you roll?
Son of a bitch!
A 1. Oh boy, fumble time! Yeehaw! Oh, you guys are so lucky. I was gonna. I don't have the book with me right now. I was from here out, like from our next adventure. I'm going to use the fumble chart from Dungeon Crawl Classics because it's just the humor level in it is great. You end up dropping your mace. Let's just say, and it's kind of on the ground. So that's a fumbled attack. Lupo is actually free of it and kind of like scrambling to his feet over right about here. So, all right. That is that now. What am I gonna do? He's
right?
The gnome, like I said, he stops right about 15, 20 feet up, and he starts chanting something, Sled. You don't know what he's saying. It's gonna take. He's definitely doing some kind of spell, and you don't know what it is. As you are pulling your your bow out to take a shot at this guy, where's my guy? There he is. Once again, you feel this guy right next to you, behind you.
Hello. He's come back.
Yep.
Your nemesis.
Disappearing and then reappearing.
It's going to be like a nemesis, a continuing nemesis for Clarey. I like it.
And that's 2. Okay. So you definitely get a backstab attack from this guy this time, a real one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 4, and that's 2. You take 6 points of damage from that, and I need you to do a Constitution check.
19.
19. Okay, you're fine. You don't feel woozy. You don't feel anything. But you do, except for the dagger that has been like thrust into the folds of your leather armor in your back. So you did take 6
Kind of hurts, yeah.
That stings.
So Jabal is right behind you, and you can see he's trying to reach his arm around you as you're pulling your bow out. He's trying to prevent you from doing that. At the same time, he's attacking. So you have
clumsy.
him right up on your grill, and you can hear him talking to you. He says, "I'm going to teach you how to be a real assassin."
That's kind of intimate there.
Okay, so I think the orc's crossbow, they're going to move him up about here. This guy is going to move. I can't get him around, so I'm just going to leave him there. These guys, I think I'll just move them in here.
Good.
Move toward you, young man.
He's a southern orc?
Yes, he is.
The banjo, hard eat banjo twang.
Yeah.
Let's see. I can get about there. And those are there. And those are there. Okay. This Bubba the orc over here is going to attack Grot and miss on that one.
He hits the weasel. Did he hit the weasel?
No.
Damn it.
I
have plans for this weasel.
All right. And then this orc actually gets a hit on you with the short sword.
Shit.
And this time, you're only taking 2 points of damage from it, though.
Oh, okay.
It's trying to wedge it in between you and the weasel right now. So you end up 1 or 2 points of damage.
44.
All right. Crossbowmen are reloading, and no, they are reloaded. I'm sorry. So this crossbowman is going to fire at Aldemar and miss. This guy's going to fire at Lupo.
And miss.
And
Nice.
This guy right here is just going to fire right in at Grot, no matter where it goes.
God damn it.
And miss. So if
How bad are your orcs?
And this orc right here is going to go after Duncan and do nothing. Oh, that's that one. And hit him on the second one around. All right, Duncan he got clipped on that one. He took a little bit of damage. He's not bloodied, but he definitely took some damage on that one. Finally, and then this guy, I moved him across, so I'm not going to do anything with him this turn. And the weasel is going to attack Grot.
God damn it, fucking weasel!
And it's not going to bite you, but let's see. Blood loss. No, okay. So it's managed to just wrap itself. You haven't taken any damage from the weasel, but it's all you can do to like sort of like muscle it off and like manhandle it to keep it away from like your neck at this stage.
All right.
And the fact that you just had a short sword stab out too. So.
Gotcha.
That is that. I got through all these dudes. Oh, and then he's casting something that you don't know just yet, but that's going to take another turn. So that's that. Sled, you're up next. You've got Jabal's arm, kind of like arm barring you right now.
All right. And I can't, then can I even load my short bow?
Not from where you're at. You're going to have to deal with Jabal right now.
I guess I'll attack him then. So,
okay. And what are you going to do?
Grab my rapier and attack.
Okay, your rapier's too long to use at this distance.
All right, I'll grab my dagger and attack.
That might be good.
And I get a natural 1.
All right, that's one attack that you fumble with, and actually, that's going to stop the action. Hang on. All right, you managed to hang on to it, but let's just say you can't quite get the dagger out enough to actually do any kind of damage. All right. I will give you one more action if you want to try to do like a strength check to break out from this grapple from him.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
All right. Give me a strength check.
Strength.
I cracked myself up.
Ooh, 3 plus 1. I'm at a big 4.
Yeah, he still got you. He still got his arm wrapped around you at the stage. Okay. So that's you.
Guys, I'm not joking. I gotta go in like 25 minutes.
All right. And Grot, you're Grot.
His wife calls. All right. So how wrapped around me is this weasel? Can I like work handle it off?
Yeah, you can certainly strength it off of you. You got the strength to pull it off if you want.
All right, I'm gonna try to pull it off and then use it to beat the orc in front of me with.
Okay,
just kind of like I'm gonna do like
okay,
all right.
Give it a shot.
Let me do this the strength first. So I've got the +5 for strength. The red one. 15 + 5 is 20. Nice.
Okay, you got it.
All right, so I'm gonna grab it by the hind legs and just beat this. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of this orc in front of me with it.
Okay.
I don't know what damage it's gonna do, but
use it as a weapon. Use it as a weapon.
So I'll just do my basic strength, which is the +5. 12 + 5 is 17.
Okay. Let's just say this guy's done. I'm also going to say that the weasel is done too.
So, all right, I killed 2 things. That's awesome. I love it.
That's too much not to do. Okay.
So funny.
Let's see. Aldemar, you're up next in the line. You have your bow out. You have plenty of targets.
All right, I'm gonna go for. Can I tell Lupo to duck?
Sure. Okay. Total. Give me damage. He's on the bridge too, by the way.
All right, and this is D8.
Okay.
All right, I rolled a 6.
Okay, I'm gonna say, are you using the +2 arrow?
Yeah, let's use +2.
In that case, he's gone. It hits him with such force it knocks him over into the shit river.
The shit river. Nice. Yeah. Shit river.
You have one more action. You haven't moved at all. So what do you want to do? Do you want to take another shot from where you're at? Or what would you like to do?
I'd like to shoot the. Yeah, I'd like to shoot at another one.
Dale, here's your targets. You've got the one that's on Duncan. You've got this guy, this crossbowman here. You can actually hit that guy through there if you'd like. You got this guy right here. You could even hit the one from where you're at. If you tell Gray to drop, you could probably get a shot at the one that's right behind Sled.
Great. Great drop.
Okay.
Okay. Great drop. Go for it. Shoot. Oh, you're using your +2 arrow, another +2 arrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you're down to 4.
So 18 + 4, so that's 22.
Okay. Hits. Give me the damage.
6.
6 + 4 is 8. That'll take this orc boy out. Remember, they're just orcs.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
They're only orcs. Yeah. Okay. Drop those 2. Duncan's going to take a shot back at this guy. Attack 1. And there we go. Much better. Okay. Okay. Duncan manages to drop this guy.
Nice song, you fucker.
There we go.
Good job.
That was his second action. So that's it for him. Duncan, you can see he's kind of like he's a little winded right now. So
yeah.
This guy's on you. These guys are right here. Crossbows need to reload. And let's see. Gray, you're next.
Now, can I see the guy that Sled is fighting with right now?
Yes, from where you are now, you can.
Take him out.
I'm going to attack him with Guiding Bolt, and I'm going to cast it as a 2nd level spell.
Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 50 feet away. So what's the range of the spell?
Well, I'm pretty sure it's a lot more than that. Hold on a second.
Probably double check. If it's within 50 or 60, I'll give it to you.
120 feet.
You're done. Okay, no problem. You can hit him from here easy.
So okay.
You see him he's kind of like trying to do a chokehold on Sled right now.
Okay, so I get a +7. That is 23.
Okay, for Guiding Bolt.
Yep.
Okay, so you definitely hit him. I have to roll a save v magic.
I don't think there's a save on the Guiding Bolt. He just takes the damage.
Okay, go ahead. Give it to me then.
Make it a lot.
Fuck. All right, so I got 2 1s, which sucks. So that's 2, and 6 is
the 1s.
And 6 is 8.
Okay.
And 5 and 5, so 18.
18. Okay, that's enough to do.
Wait. Hold on. I think there's a +7 to the damage too because of the
18
modifier. So
okay.
18.
So you have him at 18.
So and the 7. So 25.
25 total. Okay, good enough to bash into him and release him, push him over into these crates over here from the blast. So suddenly, Sled, you feel this guy kind of get lifted up off his feet and pushed over into the corner there.
And that's Jabal, right?
And also, the next attack roll made against him before the end of my next turn has advantage because he's got this glittering mystical light around him that's making him fine.
Okay, well, he's good enough. Okay,
shit.
That's you. So from here, you're gonna Sled. I need you to make a wisdom check.
Wisdom
Mm-hmm.
or intelligence.
W.
Yeah, I know.
Wisdom in this case.
19.
19. Okay, you're feeling kind of drowsy right now.
Oh.
You're feeling a little slow and sluggish, as if maybe you have a sleep spell has been set on you, although you're trying to resist it at this point.
No.
Okay.
God damn it, little piece of shit.
All right. Crossbowmen are reloading. This dude is the only guy I got left. He's going to go barreling at Gray. You're engaged there. He is stunned from that, pushed into the back wall right there, into the crates. Lupo gets back up and takes a swing at the one that's on Grot right now. Have him do something.
Cool.
18. There we go. Good boy.
Nice. Well done, Jack.
Hits him from behind with the because he's preoccupied with you, Grot.
Mm.
And for 5 points of damage, cracks him upside the head. You hear him kind of like squeal like a schoolgirl. Knocks at him with that. And knocks him, gives him a good rattle in the head. Not enough to kill him, but certainly enough to put some damage on him. So
yeah, that's
on that guy. And so that's that. And the only other attack I have is the one on Gray here for this orc right there. And no deal. So he gets up to you, but you manage to deflect his attack. Gray, remember, you're still weaponless right now. You haven't retrieved your mace yet. So, all right, that's that. Sled, here you go. Give it to you. You notice that Jabal has been like hit with some sort of magical bolt from Gray from a distance, and it brought him into the crates that are in that corner right there.
Okay.
The gnome now sees what's going on, and now he starts to pull his ass up the stairs or the ladder right there. So you're right there. What are you gonna do?
You guys want me to go for the gnome, or do you want me to go for the assassin?
Good, get your ball. He's like the gnome. We could probably find.
I will go. God damn it! How out is he? Like, can I tell? Like, is he dazed, or is he going to put a fight?
He's definitely dazed, and he's also got that glow around him.
And you're going to get.
Do I see anywhere that flask he keeps drinking from?
You don't see it. It's probably on him. You don't see it anywhere on. It's not on the ground.
Okay. And you get the advantage because of Gray's spell.
No, I'm aware. I just really want to put a bolt into the wizard because he's the one. And you're like, oh no, fight orcs. Oh no, fight ferrets. Wasn't it a good time we fought the ferrets? Holy cow! I will go after Jabal.
Okay.
I will switch to my. I should be able to make it. I can switch to my rapier and attack.
Okay. Yep.
All right.
And you have advantage, so I'm going to give you 2 attacks on him as well.
A natural 1.
Okay, well that's no. Well, I'm not going to let you. I won't let you fumble with that because you had advantage. So, give me the second attack.
12.
12. Okay, that's good enough from where he's at because he can't defend himself where he's at. So give me damage. I won't. You're not going to get double damage, but you're certainly
no. But 1d8 plus 3.
You took a lot of damage from Gray's hit too.
That's 6 points of damage.
Okay. He seems to be unconscious, if not dead, after you just basically run him through.
All right.
Fuck that guy.
More actions or
not now?
Okay.
Now you can go after the gnome. Jesus Christ.
All right. So that's Sled. Grot, you're up.
I'm gonna double attack with my
on this dude.
Great sword on that fucking cock.
All right. Hit him.
Ah. First one is 18, and the second one is also 18.
Okay, 2 hits. Give me damage.
Da-da-da. 6 and 11 plus 8, 19.
Good enough. Don't roll anymore.
Okay.
They don't have that much on the orcs.
So he's just wading through these orcs.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. I've got Aldemar. You're up next.
You have I not killed?
You can take one. The one that's bearing down on Gray. You can take that one.
I'm gonna take out the crossbowman.
Or you can take a shot at this guy. But this guy's these two are probably your only two to take shots at.
I'm gonna go for the
4 plus. You're down to 4 plus 2 arrows.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the crossbowman.
Okay, which one? This guy down here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 16 plus. Why do I keep forgetting? So it's 20. 20 plus 2, so 22.
Good enough.
And then which one is this? No, it's not. Sorry. Having a boomer moment here. Here we go.
1d6 plus 7.
Yeah.
Good enough. Okay, you got one more action. Where you want to go with it?
I'm gonna go for the guy right next to Gray.
Okay.
Yes, baby. 22 total of 22.
Hits. Give him a damage. 1d6 plus 2. Are you using plus 2 arrows? I guess. Yes. Down to 2.
Just rolled a 5.
5 and plus 2 is 7. So that's enough to kill this dude.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah. They're not. Again, they're just orcs. All right. You have one crossbowman over here. Duncan has nowhere to go except for run. Lupo is kind of licking his wounds and trying to wonder why he just lost so much blood. So he's a little dizzy right there. Grot, you made your attacks. Sorry, Gray. Go ahead.
I point at the orc and I yell at him to drop his crossbow.
Okay.
I order him to drop his weapon.
He's a bit too busy reloading it to listen to you across the shit river, but he looks up at you and like is looking at you like confused. He's like,
can I see the gnome from where I am?
No.
Damn it. Oh shit. You know what? I'm just gonna hit this asshole with another guiding bolt if he's not gonna listen to me.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast it at level 1 though.
Okay.
And motherfucker. 11.
Okay. I'll give you half damage. Go ahead.
All right. So instead of it's 4d6 plus a 7, so I'll just roll it and then divide it in half.
Yep.
Motherfucker. Okay, I got 1 and 1 and 4. So it's 6. It's 12 and 7 is 19.
Good enough.
So
Good enough.
19. It's 9.
No more for them. All right. That's that. Lupo has moved. Everybody else has moved. Jabal seems to be either unconscious or dead as he's been run through with a rapier. The gnome is now nowhere to be seen, but out of the hole that the gnome has just crawled through, something drops down out of it, and it's got some kind of smoke on it. And it's sort of billowing, kind of like this bluish, purplish smoke as it drops down out of the hole that the ladder goes into, and it stinks to high heaven. And so I need you to do a Constitution check, Sled.
9.
9. Okay. It kind of makes you, it smells like a real bad, like a super bad fart, like it's a stink bomb or something like that.
I've hung out with Vince. I'm aware of
Yeah. So it's kind of billowing around there, and you kind of have to get away from it. So I'm going to force you to push you back just a touch. It's right about here at the base, at the thing right here. So you managed to kill Jabal. And what you're seeing right here in front of you, he's got some very finely made leather armor on him. Jabal's dead, pretty much. You've run him through a few times, and he's good. You find the flask that he's been sipping from on his body as well. Duncan is coming across here and is looking at what's on the desk right there. So, Sled, I need you to tell me what you're going to do.
I'm going to take a sip of that flask.
Of what he's got?
Yeah, the flask of invisibility.
The flask is about half full.
I will take a sip of that.
Okay. Take a sip of it, and you turn into...
You're like my wife. Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes, I want to do this. God.
You take about half of the half, and
throw up.
You turn invisible.
Thank you.
And you guys see him disappear.
All right. I will continue to loot his body.
Okay.
Because I presume I have to wait for this purple haze to get away from the ladder.
It clears out eventually.
Okay. Well, then whenever I have the opportunity, if that's on my next turn, I would like to climb up the stairs or the ladder.
Okay. It goes off up into the darkness, and you don't see anything into the darkness. You climb up probably about 30 feet. Do you want to keep going all the way?
Well, I can't see anything, so
not from where you're at.
No, I'll climb back down and wait for other people to get there, and we'll come up with a plan.
Okay, I need you to do a perception check as you're looting his body.
14.
You see he's also wearing a ring of some kind.
I'll take that.
Okay.
And put it on immediately.
Okay.
Should give the armor he's wearing.
Don't tell me what to do with my loot.
Okay, so the ring that you have on right now is a +2 ring of protection. I'll just tell you that right now. You know well enough that you've seen these enough that you know what it is. So you can add that to your character sheet because I know you got to go. So you found a +2 ring of protection on him. You have a potion of invisibility with now 1 sip left.
Potion of invisibility.
And nobody knows where you are because you're still invisible from it.
Brad.
He has very finely made leather armor on. Unless you tell me you were going to strip him of it, it's still on him. He has what looks like some sort of very finely made short sword, and then he's got that dagger that he used to backstab you with. And so on the table, on the crates contain rations, chains, and other supplies. They look like they're preparations for a slave caravan. One of the bags, you find 500 gold pieces. In another sack, you find 3 pieces of jewelry. You don't know how much they're worth. You don't have to figure out. You have to assess them. But you do find 3 pieces of jewelry. On the table that Duncan is looking at right now, he's sort of picking up these papers, and he's looking at them. And on the table, he finds records of the slavers' activities in the area, a map of the caravan route, and the stops along the way. Duncan tells you that he is familiar with one of these stops along the way because it's where he was taken and captured deeper inland from the city of Highport. So he speculates that that's where they have taken the slaves from where they're at right now, from this particular point. Remember, this is the seaport where they bring them into.
Yeah.
So that's what he finds there. I will let you guys do a little searching if you'd like to, while the invisible Sled is
off and about.
I
should probably give Duncan the armor on the dead guy.
What's the stats on that short sword, Rollo?
On his short sword, it's just
the one I just lifted.
The one you just looted is it's a +1 short sword. It has a bit of magic to it, but it's really the reason why you got the +1 is more because it's a very finely made, very well balanced sword. You also happen to find a gold icon or gold ingot on him that looks very similar to the one that he smacked out of your hand, which is also clattered across, which you now see across the floor from you as well.
All right. I loot all the bodies of money.
Of money? Okay, so the orcs don't have anything on them. The crossbowmen have, let's see. Crossbowmen have about 3 silver pieces and 2 gold pieces each on them, so not very much. There's really nothing of value on the orcs very much, and of course the weasels don't have anything. They're just dead weasels.
Who is the most badly wounded right now? Anybody hurt worse than Lupo?
Lupo and Duncan are probably the worst off right now.
Okay,
And then-
I am
and
going
then me.
to.
And Sled
heal.
Sled took some healing potion too.
Yeah, I'm 26 out of 45.
Fuck. All right.
I do have some other healing potions, so
Yeah, but if I can cast a spell on you, then you don't need to use the potions. Well, I'm assuming we're going to probably be able to take a rest at some point soon.
Yeah.
So
Don't worry about it at this stage, Drew.
Oh, okay.
Because we're done for the night, but I will from this point here. You do have the maps that you've looted from both the slave pens and here. You have Lupo's book that he has that he sort of like pours over that he's kind of messing around with. In fact, that's going to come in handy because as you guys go up the only exit from this place is either back up those stairs, which are all now an incline, or you can go up that ladder. So going up that ladder leads you to a crypt that was in that graveyard that you guys blew off in the surface area. Remember where you guys opened up that one graveyard, and then but in this case you get up into it, out into that graveyard, and it is now sometime in the morning. You don't know exactly what time in the morning it is, and you are in a graveyard that is overgrown with brush and everything, and it leads to the surface to where you guys were. Do you guys remember where the woodcutter's shed was?
Yeah.
In the previous one?
yeah.
Basically where it leads to.
Okay.
So I'm that's where we'll pick it up on the next time we play, but that's the end of this particular adventure. And if you guys decide that you want to keep going in this series, we can. If you want to do something like a one-off, we can do that as well. Unless you want to keep going with this, and I'll prep for that, but we'll discuss that later. But anyways, when we get,
I would say, I would say very quickly that we would continue with this, but yes.
Okay. So, and the next time we get together, I'll give you experience. We'll get, you guys can decide what you want to do sort of in the downtime where you're moving from adventure to adventure. And then you guys can sort of sift through the stuff that you have, picked up along the way. Remember, Gray, you have the other sword. You also have that +1 cloak of protection that you haven't done anything with.
Yeah, you know what?
And you've got a bunch of gear that you're hanging on to that I don't think that anybody knows that you have. So might be a good idea to like sort of parse that out to who can best use it. Duncan is the only one who knows where the next, like where this stockade is, where they're taking these slaves to, because that's where he got captured. So he's figuring that's where they've taken them off to.
Am I even? You know what? I don't even. Yeah, I didn't even put on the cloak of protection. What the?
Nope, you still have that. I was always wondering what you're going to do with it. I was like,
What the fuck?
Hey guys, gotta go. I'll see you guys later. All right.
All right,
We'll figure that out. But yeah, I think I'm going to wear that, and I can't use the sword, so I'll give the sword. I mean, I'm not proficient in it, so I'll give the sword to.
Well, you can sort those. We'll sort those things out. We'll do a adventure 0 on the next time we go, and we'll pick up. We'll get it started to get to the next one then.
Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, that works.
All right,
everyone. This
that
has
was
been
Bits of the Undercity. You guys have just gone through, and we'll move on to the next ones after that.
We didn't die.
It was very good. Not dying is always good.
Yeah.
All right, everyone.
Progressively harder after this.
I'm sure.
Kill the gnome.
Yep.
Yes. I gotta.
Find that
Yeah, you
gnome.
got to go back and get your mace, and I got to get we got to get Duncan set up with some shit. So that's good. All right, everyone.
Sounds good.
Yes, going Geek number 106 live stream D&D game number whatever we are up to 14. Yeah, so excellent. Until next time, we'll get this scheduled out another 2 weeks, and we'll see you soon.
All right, that's bye.